Okay, here we are live. Yo, what's going on, everyone?
Hi guys,
Charlie checking in.
Erica checking in.
Special guest, special treat.
Yes, it has been a while. It's been a long time. I've been thinking that I need to come on here and chat with you guys and hang out for a little bit.
You
And
never had
then,
quite the reason like you do now, huh?
right, I just let you come on here and do your thing and talk with everybody. And I kind of pop in and out, walking around the house doing stuff. So.
Right. America hasn't necessarily
But I
been the
came
focal
today.
point.
Yeah.
So much of a focal point, and the sibling rivalry, the sibling war. I won't say rivalry, but the war definitely.
Right.
Between me and my brother. Until here recently, whenever him and Bridget, we're gonna get into it, but here recently, him and Bridget decided to unblock you on Twitter and start some shit.
Yeah. It's all Rebecca Spratling's fault.
Rebecca, much love to you. If you're waiting for Rebecca to get in here, thank you so much. We'll get into that. First off, Rebecca, there she is right there. Rebecca, thank you, Rebecca. You started this crap. This recent reach out from Michael to Erica. Anyway,
funny.
Bronx born Chrissy, Kevin Zerfus. What's up, Kevin?
Hi, Kevin.
Ace Man in the house. Thank you guys for moderating for us.
Ace?
And hopefully we're gonna have ourselves a nice live stream tonight. Team Charlie and Team Erica, first ones in the house. Thank you guys.
Cool.
It's a good team, man. Bet on that team right there. Nathan, Roddy Strong, Jason Jefferson, Secure Team 12, the best. Bronx born. I'm not a Custer. Joshua Waterman, Chrissy, Lucy Weber, Kevin Zerfus, Team Charlie. Just trying to give everyone a few shout outs here. Lance the Wolfman Nation, Maryland, Mike, Moonchild, Kanger. Sorry. Wog Boy, what's up? Much love to you down below in Australia.
Oh.
Yeah, down under. Yeah.
I don't know if they say that in Australia.
He might be neighbors with Tanmay. Running from the riots, running from the riot squad. Don't answer your door down there.
I haven't looked into that. I hope everything's doing better over there than it was a couple months ago.
Yeah. Well, how do you think it feels like? How do you think it feels? How is it getting here in America?
It's bad. It's really bad here. It's getting worse.
Well, I don't say so. As far as like the COVID and all that shit, we're not wearing masks and stuff anymore.
Yeah, that's better. The COVID, but we just can't afford anything. Now they're worried about
the inflation.
Yeah, like we need to start canning stuff. Like we need to make some canned.
Erica's turning into a doomsday prepper,
What do you can?
guys.
Like beans?
Farts.
Yeah.
Can some good old fart. You got beans.
No, what are you?
She stole. I got her. Yeah.
No.
I got her.
There's gonna be a food
Ricky
shortage.
Troll, what's up, Bubba?
So if a food shortage comes, then we just got to move back to Florida with my family because they live off the land.
They're scrappers. They're survivors.
Yeah, they live off the deer meat.
I better get used to gator meat. You said deer meat really quick, man. It's more like gator.
Deer and bass mostly. Catch a gator.
Iguana.
You eat him too. No, my mommy wants to eat an iguana. They've been wanting her and her brother. They've been waiting to see like when the iguanas fall out of the sky. You can't just catch an iguana. Those things are like big lizards. Like it's hard to catch a little lizard. Imagine a big giant lizard that'll like whack you with their tail.
Well, that's why you got to wait for the colder seasons when they just kind of they freeze up and fall out of the trees. You can just pretty much hit them with your broomstick. Bing.
Yeah.
Bing.
So
bam.
Yeah, my mommy and my uncle, they want to try iguana, but they haven't.
They don't know. They haven't been able to find an iguana dealer. Is that what it is?
I guess the iguanas wouldn't be too different from eating alligator, and we're used to eating alligator, but eating iguana, that's like different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So. I got to tell you, I tried the gator nuggets for Christmas, not last year, before. It was one of those things, guys, where it literally got larger in my mouth the more I chewed.
The problem was we bought it from the gator
Morgan
farm.
Roberts, thank you so much. What's up from Wales, UK? Noticed you had a Welsh dragon flag in some older videos. I don't remember. I think Dad had a Welsh dragon flag. Remember in Grandpa's room? In my way back videos, I think Dad actually was received a flag from one of you all, from somebody. I apologize, from somebody in Wales. And he had it hung up in his room,
Wales.
And then when I moved in, he let me have his room the old grandpa room.
I'm
I left it in there.
actually pretty knowledgeable about the royal family.
Don't
and
put
stuff.
yourself out there now, unless you do now.
The royal
People will
family?
be like, all right, what up?
Shoot, I could, yeah. I watched this one video. I've watched it a lot.
I know that Princess Diana, man, she freaking hit a certain weird like portal right there in that tunnel, and doop,
Yeah, that's a big
she
conspiracy.
actually time jumped.
Yeah, I'm not so much into
She
the
was in a
modern day,
DeLorean.
royals.
Prince
not-
Milk, much love. Thank you so much. Says, yo, Wank Tank checking in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Wank Wank.
Well, thank you, Prince Milk.
Thanks for checking in with us, brother.
Anyways, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling.
Yeah, we're just going on. We're just
I
kind of
don't-
hitting random subjects lightly while we're waiting for people to come in, so we can address the real issues.
Yeah, we're talking about UK. I can tell you
yeah.
all about King Henry VIII and his wives that got their heads chopped off,
mhm.
like Catherine and what's the other ones? Anne Boleyn.
Yeah.
And then his
the other
daughter.
Boleyn
Did
girl.
you know that his daughter was the actual Bloody Mary? And because him and the two sisters were
It's
fighting,
true.
one was Queen Elizabeth, and then the other one.
I know too, actually, because I go to bed with her at night listening. We go to bed listening to stories.
Yeah, I watch history. That's what I do at nighttime. I watch history. And I've been on like a royal family. I've been learning all about Queen Victoria and Queen Anne. And let me tell you, the jewels, oh my word, like the history of
stolen jewels.
The stones that come in their crowns, there's all kinds of different history that comes from it.
And they don't wear them when they go to India.
Wait,
they don't wear the good stones anymore when they go to India.
No, whenever they go to Russia, because the Romanovs, do you know about that? The family, it was in like the 20s, and the king of Russia, and they all got like lined up and executed, the whole family. It's really sad. And then the Queen of England, they're all like related. They're like cousins and stuff. And she's like, it's okay. You could come and live with me. And then she like took all of their jewels.
Yeah.
Like they gave them all of their jewels and stuff. And the Queen did, you know, like gave them cottages and let them live in the country, like quiet and stuff. But they really didn't know that much about money. They didn't even know what their jewels were worth because they never really had to deal with money. And so they never really got the full value of their jewels.
Yeah, right. It's kind of like Native Americans.
And that was Queen Anne.
The Native Americans lost Louisiana for a handful of beads.
That was the Queen now, Queen Elizabeth. It was her grandma that did that.
Oh man, shiesty ass bitch. I mean, hey, you know, but you know that's how you keep power. That's how you obtain power, and that's how you keep power for that long. How long have they been in power?
Since Henry VIII.
Influence.
Yeah.
So at least 20 years. I mean.
Oh, the Queen and King? The Queen.
How long is that? How long has that family held control either through Owen Welsh or in England? They're not in England. They're
since
actually
like the 1500s.
Yeah, dude.
The family, the
there ain't
Queen now.
There's no way you can't hold that sort of power for that long without deception.
Right.
And fear.
No, you better not talk about the Queen like that now because she does not do no wrong.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, well,
history.
I won't because you know what I mean. Like I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of talk about these people in power and stuff, but I don't know. Honestly, the Queen, she looks like a really nice old lady.
Yeah, she's actually.
She looks like I would have a cup of coffee with her or some shit like that,
and
not say a word or whatever.
She dedicated her life to that crown, and that is it. Like that is the bottom line. She does not step foot outside of her royal duties and what is best for the monarch and stuff.
So, what do you feel about the whole her son being caught up in the Jeffrey Epstein thing?
Oh yeah, he was there.
And then the fact that who was her name? Ghislaine. The fact that her case and stuff was over so fast. Like it was boom, and we thought that big names were going to go down, but they did not, and she stayed alive. And I'm wondering if there was any sort of royal palace influence.
Oh,
probably. In there, like there's absolutely no way that you're going to make the royal family look bad.
Well, that's Andrew. If Andrew, he's subpoenaed to go to court in America for the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing.
But he paid that girl off though.
His mama told him, "You are not allowed in America. Andrew cannot come to America because he's subpoenaed to go to court." I don't know if that went away. That was like
asshole says all the names were redacted. So you mean like everything, all the flight records,
everybody's name.
Oh my God, that's so fucked. How can they get away with this kind of shit?
I mean,
power, baby. Holy fuck.
It's the Clintons.
Well, I mean, once he got to the royal palace, then I'm like, all right, like this shit has really just changed history. You know what I mean? Like this.
Y'all want to know something crazy? Well,
and then it just went nowhere. As soon as it touched the walls. I can't. I wonder the person that broke that story is in the palace walls right now somewhere.
Right. You know who the person was that broke the story?
The Ronan Farrow? No, that's the guy that busted
The little girl in Palm Beach, Florida.
Oh. Oh, well, she, yes, right. She had been trying for years and years and years. Courtney something, your friend.
I had no clue. I had no clue. I was friends with this girl. We were friends like in our 20s, and she was one of his girls whenever she was 15 in Palm Beach. And I was watching, I had it on 2020, and I was cleaning up the house, and I'm looking at the TV, and I'm like, that looks like Courtney. And then like a few minutes later, I'm like, that looks like Courtney. Like she has these crazy colored eyes and like her teeth and stuff. I'm like, that's got to be her. And then they said her name, and I was freaking out. I was like, holy cow.
Yeah, because like I was like,
Oh
she's
my
like, that
gosh.
sounds like a friend
Oh
I
my
know,
gosh, no.
a friend of mine. I'm like, oh, what's her name? Courtney.
Yep, Courtney
And
Wild.
she came out and she was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Resperger, thank you so much.
She
And
was-
hello, Mr. Charlie and Erica. You are for real.
Respergu. Hi,
Love you,
Respergu.
Nini. What is up? Thank you for joining us tonight.
Hi, Nini.
And yeah, we are on a mission tonight to share
Put it on the Twitteries.
some of Michael's shit. Everyone, please help. He needs more views right now, please. Look at this, man. Like he's really taking, a joke, making a joke out of what? Because it's colonoscopy.
Yeah, that's ain't nothing. People, that's like a everyday procedure. People do
Yeah.
that all the time.
Yeah. So
I've
and
got-
yeah, but not for a YouTuber, man. They've definitely got to,
Right.
clickbait the shit out of it. They've got to heighten it to its fullest. You got to maximize the sympathy.
Oh yeah, my mommy's got two brothers, and they both did it.
Yeah.
It's like a thing that happens.
Yeah, dude. So, anyways, talking about Michael, let's go ahead and get into it here. I won't try to keep you here all night. You know what I mean? But I will. I was wanting you to maybe hop on here and maybe help explain a few things.
Right.
And kind of also share what's been happening.
Well, maybe
you in
you
your
guys,
world here
yeah,
lately.
maybe you guys can give me your
Silver
opinion
Surfer
because
says, please, can I have the Mankind pants?
Silver, I'm not wearing them. I was gonna say I'm wearing them, but I have black ones on.
Mm-hmm.
I wear those Mankind pants. It's cold here. Yeah, I just don't know where all this new attention towards me is coming from. Like
Right.
nothing's changed. It's been the same. We've been going at this for like over 4 years now, and they've had me blocked the whole time. I've always been blocked, so I'm not
full 4
sure.
years, right?
I'm not sure where it's
Except
coming from.
for the fact that our friend Rebecca Spratling, much love to you, Rebecca, she had noticed, and I shared with you all. I would touch on this subject with you all last time that I was live. That it appeared that my little nephew had a flat head. I'm not trying to laugh or joke or making fun, and neither were these people either. Rebecca shared a picture that
just pointed it out.
Pointed out and says, hey, look, Bridget, this is what I think. I think this is from your lack of attention,
right?
Towards your child, blah, blah, blah. And people started chiming in, and Erica chimed in.
No, people started coming at me saying
Flower
that.
S, Erica, check out Magnificent Century on YouTube. Definitely worth
Magnificent Century. Okay, I'll do that.
Well, like, didn't you comment on Rebecca's? You commented on it, right?
Yeah, well, people were thinking that I was Rebecca, and they were like, how dare you talk about their baby like that, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And they were like, we know you're Rebecca, and then I'm this other troll account and this other troll account. So it's like things that other people say on Twitter, they just want to say that it's me and then come at me for
right.
it.
Try once again, try to pry bar a certain narrative.
Right. And I'm like, that I didn't say that.
And then I'm sure that they went to Michael and Bridget and was like, hey, look what Erica and them are saying about you.
Right.
About your baby.
Right.
Look, they're talking shit about your baby.
And, well, I was like, I didn't say that, but if you want my opinion, then yeah, the boy's got a flat head.
Right.
That's my opinion. And then it was about that same day that they unblocked me, and they were just mad.
They were going hamburger and French fries on you.
Hamburgers and French fries.
Bridget, Michael, and Isaac, all three of them.
Yeah, it got to a point where it was just those three, like talking to each other by themselves on my Twitter. Like I went to bed. I was like, I'm going to bed.
And
now.
I showed them a little bit about how you were kicking their asses and how you were beating them, and like not really necessarily beating them, you know what I mean? But you
Right.
had like 8, 9, 10 likes per comment, and they had like zip.
Because
Like,
they say the same shit. They're saying that's why you want Michael. That's why you want Michael sexually.
right, yeah,
And
that's whenever I pointed out that him and Bridget are pretty much sexually harassing you.
yeah, but my thing is I don't understand how do they think that that offends me? Like if you can't go at somebody like you might as well call me fat and ugly. It's like, oh, and you're fat and ugly and you want to have sex with Michael and you abuse your animals and you whatever and you
Whisper
get
drew
beat up by your
$1.99. Thank you so
boyfriend.
much. Maybe they're saying that to try and make you feel icky, to try and make you feel
Maybe if it
You
was
know what I mean?
true,
Like,
like it come at me with
well, I mean, if
truth
that was true, would you feel icky though, or would you
about
be like,
what?
if you did want to sleep with them and they
Oh,
made fun of you, is that supposed to make you feel icky?
yeah, I guess I'm supposed to be like, oh, the love of my life doesn't want me, and it
Right.
hurts my feelings so bad.
You better watch out. They'll clip this and they'll be like,
Oh
Erica
gosh,
finally
of
admits it.
course they will. Of
Eric,
course,
yeah,
because that's
they'll
what
clip
they
that and be like,
do.
Erica finally admits it.
It's like if you want to hurt my feelings, come with something truthful. Because it's saying stupid shit. How is that supposed to affect me?
Right.
I'm just like, how do I even have a conversation with you?
Let me see here real quick. I was gonna look up something on from Twitter real fast, but
So it just gets old. It's like, how many times can I say, no, Michael, I don't want you sexually? No, guys, Charlie doesn't beat me up. No, guys, Charlie's not
well, see,
drinking.
the thing
It's
is, like,
like,
they know that. They know that.
I,
They just want to try and create a certain narrative.
right.
They want everyone. They want their followers to believe that you do.
Okay.
That's what
See,
it
that
is.
makes sense.
They want other people to believe that you do,
That makes sense.
and perhaps that they themselves even believe that you do. Like I was sitting there. I turned into you. No, you turned into me. I took over the messages the other day. I didn't take them over. I just came home and I started commenting back to Michael on Erica's Twitter. And he was trying to pretty much say the same thing to me on my Twitter, like pretty much that he can get you at any point he wanted and shit. Like, oh my God, guys, I'm gonna share it with you. Gonna share it with you.
Gosh. And no, Charlie doesn't have to take my phone. My Twitter's logged in on his phone. All he has to do is switch accounts.
I'm logged into Erica's right now,
Yeah, all he's got to do is switch accounts.
and she can do
And
the
it's
same
silly.
thing with mine.
Yeah,
Like,
it's crazy how one day they're like, "Oh, Charlie's drunk and Erica's taking everything away," and then the next day it's Charlie's beating on Erica and Charlie's taking her
shit.
phone.
Yeah, you know what I mean. They always got it's flip flop. Michael, in fact, exposes himself in here, right here. He contradicts himself in a hard way here, but we're gonna share that here in a minute. So it shows you right here, as you all know, Michael would message Erica first, reach out to Erica.
Well, I messaged Bridget and I said, "Listen, what the fuck do you want?"
Right after
What
they
do
had
you
after
want?
they had all we're all hitting you up on Twitter trying to start shit.
Yeah, I'm like, do you really want to just come over to the house so the boys can fight in the yard? You're never gonna admit your bullshit. Charlie's not gonna just come out and say, "Okay, guys, yeah, I'm gonna admit to a bunch of dumb stuff that I didn't do just to make you happy." It's not gonna happen. So what do you want? I told her.
Yep, and that's pretty much word by fucking word. There it is right there. You can see the message before it is here where I said, "Hey, let's make peace for you and Dougie," and she didn't respond. And here right below it is where Erica was like, "What the fuck do you guys want? Goddamn,
Yeah. What do you want?
why are y'all fucking with me, dude? You know, you're like, are y'all really trying to damn?"
It's like the flathead baby thing really made them angry. Or Charlie's just starting to get to them. You're starting to get under their skin.
Well, like he said, he says he's coming to my house to get questions, and I'm just like, bro, you come here and I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah.
Don't come up here starting shit. And he even says here in a clip I'm gonna play in a minute, he's gonna, where he will fight me and shit. He's gonna have to. It's absolutely what it's gonna be. Because he's, like all he wants is for me to try and get me to admit to a narrative, to some fucking horrible ass shit that he himself cannot back out of. He's done created so much fucking lies and bullshit.
Well, he tries to back out of it in the tweets a little bit.
But damn, well, not with me. He doesn't.
No, with me,
absolutely not.
He's just like, well, that's what I was told. I don't know.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know. That's what people.
Yeah,
tell me.
well, he's done said that before. While he was live, after he posted the video of the coached video of Johnny. We're gonna go into that. Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and start, guys. Here we go. So, anyways, like I said, Michael would take a clip of this and then share it with mom. We'll get to that too. So he reaches out and says, "Hey, bullshit aside, I just had my colonoscopy." Man, like he's milking that fucking cow as hard as he can. Oh my God, excuse my language. I'm gonna try and not curse so much, but he is definitely milking this cow the best way that he knows how, man. Says, "Hey, bullshit aside, I just had my colonoscopy. They found some polyps and one was precancerous that would have been cancer in 3 years if they didn't catch it. No need to respond to this. Just doing the responsible thing and letting you know. The doctor is recommending all my relatives get one set up since I'm only 34. Take this message for what it is. I wouldn't troll over something like that. Good luck." And
I try to be nice. I try to
well,
be.
hold on. First, let me give this first though. While y'all were talking shit, fighting back and forth on Twitter, there was no being nice. So y'all were fighting. Right. Y'all were fighting on Twitter. Y'all were going at it 1 versus 3.
Yeah.
And Michael's being an ass and talking all this shit and trying to push his shit.
Blocking every
damn one of you. And then in the meantime, he hits Erica up. He hits you up privately.
Right.
To say, oh, but for real though. Like bullshit. I don't buy it. Risperger says Mike knows a lot about milking. He's been doing it for a long time.
Thank you, Risperger.
So yeah, what were you saying?
That I was at least trying to be nice in the DMs. Like I'm trying to at least have a civil conversation. Like there's no sense in arguing and saying dumb shit that he knows that I know better. Like he knows that
Michael reached out to her first.
So
and Erica did. She tried to be nice even after Michael was trolling her on Twitter with Bridget and freaking Isaac. Being a straight up ass. He's gonna try and come over here and try and play nice with her. You know what I mean? And play concerned in the DMs, trying to pull some bullshit that we don't understand.
I'm trying to give him a chance to have an honest conversation and to fucking man up and be real.
So Erica says, yeah, like just like me, Erica's not gonna attempt to engage in any sort of dialogue or conversation with anyone that's not going to be upfront and honest with them, from the first step, from the jump,
Like, hey, Michael, let's have a conversation. Well, I ain't made a video about Charlie in 5 years. Like, dude,
we know that's not true.
How can we have a conversation like this?
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
You want to have sex with me, like, dude. I can't even talk to you.
Honestly,
can't even, and that's exactly what this shows.
And it's all he ever really does is skirt around the issues and shit with wild accusations and claims and flaunting, his wealth and not only mine and yours, but everybody's faces.
Right.
All of yours as well.
Yeah.
He says, so this is Erica. He said, Michael gives a concerned warning and a heads up. And Erica comes back. She said, I wish you the best and we won't put your business out. And we didn't say a word, bro. I kind of wanted to. I was like, you know what? No, I didn't. I thought for a second, but then I was like, all right, fuck it. What for what? He'll bring it. He'll tell it out his way. You know what I mean? What am I going to gain from that? You know what I mean? Aside from the fact that I'm pissed off at him, like don't try to come at us looking for any sort of sympathy. You know what I mean? Or any sort of underwater connection. You know what I'm saying?
JMF. Michael Green is the modern day Fabio. LOL.
Oh man, I'm telling you, man, he beats the women off left and right, dude. You see the last one he was with Woogie. What was her name? Woogie. She was a catch. She was a catch, dude. Yes. Like I'm sure her freaking OnlyFans is raking in hand over fist. Oh, Tom, thank you so much. Says take Erica to Texas Roadhouse.
Thank you, Tom. Steak.
Hell yeah. Is that where they throw the peanut shells on the floor?
I don't know. I don't think they're allowed to do that anymore.
And they hurl muffins at you.
Hey, I'll catch them.
I've only been to Texas Roadhouse like twice, and neither time did I get anything I really want. Neither time did I get a steak.
Yeah.
First time I got it, I was so broke, dude. First time I got a soup and some rolls.
my problem every time I go out to eat anywhere is I love bread and I eat so much bread and drink tons of sweet tea. And then whenever my
Bread.
food comes, I got to put it in a box.
I love bread too, but I gotta. Yeah.
What are you drinking right now?
Water.
Water. You know what I got? Coffee. My coffee cup. I'm a mermaid.
Erica needs her little go juice tonight. She was afraid that she wasn't gonna have much
Guys.
steam to go.
I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning. Our alarm clock goes off usually at 4:30, and I woke up in bed.
420 people watching. Thank you all.
Hey, thanks, guys. So I woke up
420.
in bed, and I was like, "Oh, the alarm's fixing to go off because I'm awake now." And then the alarm didn't go off, and I looked at the clock, and it was 3
And I
o'clock
was
in the
back
morning.
to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I woke up with you, didn't I? Like, we both used the rest of
Yeah.
Jesse!
Hey,
bud.
I like Jesse.
Says Mike won't talk with old fans. We know too much.
Yeah.
Ah,
Thank you, Jesse.
don't
That's
you know?
exactly what it is, and that's what I was trying to explain to him. I was trying to tell him that he doesn't, that all of his support has went, and he tries to deny
Hey,
it.
Kenny.
It's a pea.
Hey, baby.
It's a pea popper.
Hi,
baby.
Oh, we love her.
Yeah.
We love her. We
Oh.
love her.
So any of you guys that really care enough to look into it and really care enough to follow and see what's going on and what Michael really does, then you have learned what Michael really
you've been
does.
watching for the last 5 years. Like Michael,
Yep.
he tries to rely on the fact that the channels disappear and that the videos disappear and that the word disappears. But
Yep.
no, you guys remember. It's right here.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And there are videos that upload, and that people save the videos.
That's the thing. The people that care the most to pay attention, then you guys have.
You
seen
guys
it.
you're here. Krusty, what's up, brother? Says I had a colonoscopy and the worst part of it was not being able to eat for 24 hours and drinking that stuff to clean you out. They drug you up and I hardly remember the procedure.
Hold on. Oh man. Well, that's good. If you
Yeah.
don't, yeah.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean? Obviously, like they're shoving a hose up your rectum, for a guy that's not, I don't even think for a woman it's very
They put you to
comfortable.
sleep, bro.
For exactly, yeah. But I'm sure it's painful till you get out of it. You're going to need some kind of,
Probably ice.
you know what I mean?
You need some ice.
But yeah, Krusty, I'm sharing with you this right now. Krusty was one of the few, that I actually kind of respect and kind of see eye to eye with. That was like, man, this is Michael reaching out to you here. Why aren't you taking this? You know what I mean? Because he wasn't really reaching out to me. And I was going to show you right here where Michael says he'll only talk with me, yada, yada, if I admit to rape. And I'm going to share that with you here in a minute, bro. And it's just not going to happen. I'm sorry that you created such a narrative, Michael. You know what I mean? That damn, like I said, once again, you can't crawl out from under, but that's not my fault. And I will never, shut my mouth on this subject. You know what I mean? Especially as long as you want to continue to try and, hammer it home and put it out there, to make it seem true and factual. You know what I mean? You've even got Mom, bless her damn heart. You've got her damn all crazy, perhaps believing that Erica's over here saying that Kimberly wanted me to molest her. Guys, Michael would take one clip here, and I'm going to share it with you in a minute. And guys, I'm going to go over the whole Charlie and Kim history. You don't have to be here for this if you don't want to, but you know what I mean? I kind of feel like I need to share. Well, we'll see. Yeah. Like, I got to do, like, I've been stealing myself for this all day. Like, I've been dreading this. I haven't been wanting to do it, but I feel like I can't just go back in time and address, what happened and their accusations by glossing over it. I can't, I don't feel like I do it any justice, by saying, this happened or that happened without the proper lead up and how I feel emotionally about it.
Right.
Because if I just highlight, certain issues, then these trolls and shit. The whole story's
not gonna make
exactly.
sense.
He's not, or the trolls will just take that, so.
So let's read.
So yeah, let's continue on.
Penny, will you go lay down, please?
I'm still stealing myself for it, man. This is.
Thank you. Go lay down.
So Erica will go on to say, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I wish you the best and won't put your business out. Erica tries to be nice right here, straight up. Says and then she goes on to continue 2 minutes. That was at 3:16 p.m. She goes on to continue at 2 minutes later. She thought about it. She's like, you know what? I got something, She said, it's fucking sad that all this is for nothing. Yes, Charlie was a horrible drunk, but he has apologized over and over. There was no need for all the other BS. You can't expect us to not defend ourselves. I don't even want to tell Charlie because he is going to be sad. Thinking that I'm going to be sad about Michael and his surgery or whatever.
Right.
Respurgu, thank you so much. As Mr. Charlie, let's set the record straight. Pumpkin Patch dropped a 5 bomb on us. Thank both of you guys.
Yes, thank you, Pumpkin.
And like I said, I've already went through this once with you all, but I will gladly go, not gladly actually, man. This is kind of painful, you know what I mean? But I will painfully go through it again. You know what I mean? For any of you that have not heard it, I don't feel like, if you haven't, then I don't feel like I'm gonna damn convince you any sort of way just by glossing over, the bullshit. But let's see here. So and then she continues. 4 minutes later, she's she's like, okay, you know what? Screw all the Twitter talk shit back and forth. I've got you here directly. You know what I mean? Right. I want to know some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I want to tell you how I feel. Like, this isn't for public. This isn't for show. This isn't for your trolls. This is what I have to say to him.
And she does. She goes on and she says, why didn't it stop last Easter? Why the video about Johnny? No need to respond. I just wish you could understand and admit to yourself, all BS aside, we have reasons to be pissed. Diego, Dad, much love. Thank you so much. Says you guys are awesome. Dropped a 5 bomb on us. Hell Diego. Yeah. I talked with Diego earlier. Everything seems to be cool and shit, man. Let me add him here. Add you back on there, brother.
Oh.
Ollie dropped another 1,000 bomb on us. Thank you so much. Says, remember when Michael said that he doesn't watch your streams? Turns out that was a lie too. If Michael is willing to lie about small things like that, imagine all the bigger things he's lied about, like SA, hitting Piglet, giving drugs to your nephews, etc.
All of that.
I mean, so much. He's made a mountain out of a molehill. What started out like that, he just kept adding to and compounding, making
that didn't work, so we had to add something else. That didn't work. Keep going. That didn't work. Oh, now Charlie's raping little boys, and that didn't work.
Right. So what about this and that, and then here we are 5 years later. Now they're trying to go back to the whole sexual abuse angle again. And you know what? I'm glad. Like, part of me was like, man, I'm feeling awkward and shit about it. But you know what I mean? We need to hit this shit head on. I've done addressed this shit once or twice before. You know what I mean? And they've just been quiet as fuck about it. They haven't wanted to respond. They haven't wanted to challenge me, take me to court, call the fucking police.
How about get a lie detector test? Mr. Millionaire, how about put Charlie up to a lie detector test?
Well, no, the thing about that is, like, what is a lie detector test going to do?
Prove that you're not lying.
But is he going to make a video of that?
He won't, no.
You know what I mean? Is he going to make a video of that, or is he going to try and distort it once again for his own? Are we going to be able to take that to court?
I guess it ain't going to do nothing.
You know what I mean? I want you
it
to
would prove it to everybody else, but that's exactly what he don't want. He don't want you to take a lie detector test to have that.
I want us all. If I'm going to strap up, I want us all to strap up. And there's going to be more than one question. There's going to be more than, Charlie, did you? There's going to be a shit ton of questions to be answered. You don't think, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You want to do. And then for what? For Michael's channel? For my channel? For YouTube?
Right.
For their views and shit? Nate says lie detector tests aren't 100% accurate. That's what I'm talking about. I don't get, like, every time I hear lie detector test, I'm like,
yeah, you just got mad.
I know, man. Like, honestly, like so many people, like, well, not so many, but people have come forward and been like, yeah, let's take a lie detector. We'll see who. Michael's even said, I think even in here, let's take a lie detector. Michael really wants me to strap up, like, from Meet the Parents or some shit and make a video. Michael's salivating over this kind of shit. And it's ridiculous, dude. It does anger me a little bit, you know what I mean? Because, like, they have drugged me through the fucking mud with this shit for years.
Right.
Honestly, Tom 2579, thank you so much. As I missed the old vlog, he has let money go to his head. Says he misses Michael's old vlog. Said Michael's let the money go to his head. Apparently, it's the first thing that he brags about.
That's all he talks about.
Oh, me and Michael going back and forth right here. Okay, let's see here. So here's where we go, where Michael actually responds back to her. Like 2 minutes later, Michael responds back. He says, "Erica, Johnny literally told us that's what happened. Maybe he was lying, but he failed a drug test at the hospital, and he was saying he got it on the trip. We're not talking. So what do I do but put it out since we're being trashed on a live stream? If that's your only reason to be mad, you should see it from my perspective now."
And what did I say?
Well, hold on. I want to dissect that. All right, fine. Well, I mean, I don't want to go back. Hold on. I want to dissect this real quick.
Okay.
Says Johnny literally told us that's what happened.
No, Johnny said.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll go ahead. We'll read what you said. Erica responds back. She says, "Maybe ask your mom, JC. Call us. Those are 3 solutions to Michael's problem right there.
Maybe not automatically make a video about
instead of trying to find out the truth, which Johnny didn't.
Johnny didn't say that.
Johnny didn't get in trouble.
Nope.
There was no failed drug test. None of that bullshit. If there was, then Michael would have used Johnny's confession. Plus that, because didn't Michael say that they were going to the police to have a drug test done?
Oh, he did say that.
If you guys remember, Michael said, and even Isaac says, we can't talk no more about this issue.
Yep.
It is now a police matter.
Yep, they were going to go get him drug tested.
They were going to go get him drug tested, and they were going to use his testimony to have me locked up.
FBI's coming again.
Fucked up once again, didn't they? Another accusation that didn't materialize. Michael thought that he'd just go ahead and throw it out there and that people would just eat it up. And then whenever it made him look like shit, he had Isaac delete the video. Pretend it didn't happen.
Yep.
Went live when I went live and told everybody that, mom says it didn't happen, so I believe. Acted like he got a text message from mom. He found out from mom live like 3 days after the video was made. Couldn't find out back when. The police didn't arrest me for anything. Michael lied. And you know why all this happened? Because Johnny actually got choked out by Jennifer's boyfriend. Because Jennifer's boyfriend actually choked Johnny out, and Johnny took a fucking picture of it. Johnny was on his phone or something, was recording himself, and started getting choked out by Jennifer's boyfriend. And Johnny, who remembers this? Johnny shared the picture on Twitter. Somebody still got that picture? Can you share it with me? I would love to share it with them all again. 505 people watching. Thank you all. Would love to see
Ollie. Thank you,
Johnny
Ollie.
getting choked out by his uncle, or not, I'm sorry, by his uncle. Damn, how about that? Would love to see Johnny getting choked out by Jenny's boyfriend again. Jenny's friend. I'm starting to get dry mouth here. Turns out to be Jenny's friend. Ollie, thank you. Says, why did that vlog have jump cuts right before Johnny exposed you? Almost as if they told him exactly what to say.
Just like all the other videos, like the one you went over the other day.
And it still didn't work, did it?
No.
It still didn't work.
Oh,
like, he was like, it was a blue, red, green pill that I snorted and smoked.
That's proof, y'all. That's the proof.
Yeah.
They said so. The boys said so. You want to see? That's the proof.
That's the proof that it happened.
Cut.
Just like they said, Jacob telling them that I gave him drugs and alcohol was proof. And yet there was supposed to be a DSS record on file. Plus Jacob's therapist knew about it. And yet I still didn't get arrested for it. Nothing happened with me.
But didn't JC say it too? Or he said it through Jennifer? Because Jennifer actually spoke for him.
Followed right up behind him.
Cut. Hold on, another cut.
Pretty much they didn't have to cut that because it was pretty much Jennifer. Said everything, and he said he was gonna what? Beat me. That's pretty much all JC said.
Proof.
Purple Wolf says, we see you, Team Charlie. Thank you all. Much love. Give us some love, man. Hit that like button for us, man.
You love too. You just can't see it. Look, Peace, what's this over here? Look.
If you are tired of this shit, man, and you are happy to see Michael and them get exposed, man. Get their shit shown, man. Like, you really think you can sit there and continue, like, you mess with my woman, my lady, and damn, not expect us to show it? Michael's like, why are they always talking about me? Poke, poke, poke. Erica, Erica, Erica.
And you know what? If this would have been a real conversation, if he could have been truthful and we could have had a normal adult conversation, y'all would have never seen it. Y'all, it would have been a private conversation, but it's all just stupidness anyway.
It's
So
our
it don't
family.
matter.
It's
Yeah.
our family. So Erica says, if you knew us, then you would knew better. It was just for drama. That's the reason that Michael made the video. Living on Grace. Thank you so much. Says,
Thank
did someone
you.
really donate 1K? I think it adds up to like $2 or something.
Yeah, it's a different country, so
Yeah.
it's a different amount.
Yeah, he's found a loophole in the system to keep that chat up there for a while.
Cool.
Hey, whatever though. We appreciate every little bit.
Yes,
Now nobody
definitely.
donated 1,000. I would feel awkward about that. Says that says it was just for drama. Pretty much, Michael made that video just to try and get people to discredit, or just try to discredit my growth again. I just got back from Edisto Beach, taking the family. Go on, Penny. Taking the family on vacation, and really kind of changing the public, view and opinion of me. You know what I mean? And trying to nurture my relationship with my mom and stuff. Until I got into it with Jennifer. You know what I mean? As we remember, Jennifer got upset that JC was coming back to live with us. Jennifer wanted him to stay there with her and watch the kids and pretty much fall back into the trap that he left. And then I pretty much got on the phone with Jennifer, told her to go to hell, and it kind of started some shit. Jennifer and Isaac got would start talking shit on Twitter, and obviously, me, I'm not gonna back down to these fools. And the next thing you know, here Michael is with a video made by Johnny.
Yep.
And
now he's talking about, well, I didn't know any better. That's what he said. I didn't know, and I'm just like, bull crap. Ask somebody. Ask your mom.
Yeah.
Like, he knew better. It ain't even no asking anybody. He knew.
Says so it says he didn't. So it was just for drama. He didn't rape your sisters and he didn't hit Bridget. I'm not sure how to get over that. I'm not sure how you get over that, or I'm not sure how to get over that, but it would be possible. I don't know how we're going to get past your lies, Michael, but, it can be possible. Just let it go away. But with bitch boy spewing your BS on the regular, we have to defend ourselves. Also, why can't Charlie talk to his mom? She had a great time with us, then just disappeared after more drama. It's fucking sad. Yeah, she's like, Erica's like, why can't Charlie talk to his mom? Looking out for me. And then Michael would turn around and take a message here in a minute to mom, just a clip, and try to damn.
Right. Because we haven't talked to Tina since we went on vacation.
Since
and
the DSS.
Is, she had a great time with us on vacation. We had a good time. She said that it was so relaxing.
She hadn't been to the beach since she moved back to Charleston. Right. It was the first time she'd been to the beach.
Yeah, and everything was good. And then whenever we get back, then the stuff goes down with Michael. Michael takes her phone away. She's on Facebook talking about she's fixing to be evicted. She's not going to have nowhere to live.
Because she called DSS on Jennifer and the boys. That's why Michael started taking. Johnny posted a picture of him being choked out by Jennifer's boyfriend. The word got back to mom, and mom straight up called DSS.
Mm-hmm.
And then Michael and them took mom's phone away, and then also started burying mom. They had Isaac on Twitter talking shit about mom.
Yep.
They had Jennifer and Bridget laughing, talking shit about mom. Who remembers Jennifer saying, "Don't bite the hand that feeds you"?
Yep.
Meanwhile, Michael saying, "I didn't take mom's phone away. Mm-hmm. I shared the pictures, the receipts. I can go on Twitter right now and grab their damn receipts. Mm-hmm. A picture of the receipt where I actually had my friend Rebecca go down to damn Charleston and buy mom another phone so that we can stay in contact with her."
But then what happened? She fell in line. She went along with Michael's narrative, and we haven't talked to her since.
She didn't fall in line and go along with Michael's narrative, honestly. She just shut up. She's been wanting it to just all stay away. She's been wanting to just go away. She doesn't want to be involved. She doesn't want to be worried and bothered by like this bullshit, all this constant fucking drama. My mom's got issues. I love her, but it is what it is. Shane's Club says, do you have proof of all this? Just a question. Well, what proof of what exactly? You know what I mean? If you're talking about proof of my claims, you know what I mean? No. And then on the turn of the coin, I'm asking, do they have proof of their claims? And it's weird, I'm saying the accuser is the one that always has to bring the burden of proof. You know, me being the accused. You know, all they have are accusations that they have ran with for years. Every time that I challenge them to proof of their accusations, where is it? They say that DSS was going to be involved with Jacob's incident, that that they were going to have me arrested. It was going to be on file. Nothing happened. They said that the first off, they said it was the city of Edisto. They called the Edisto police, and it was the Edisto police that were taking care of it. Then the Somerville police that were taking care of it.
None of that.
And then nothing happened again. I still did not get arrested for a damn thing.
That's all it is.
You know what I mean? And so what do they have? They just run to the internet. They run to YouTube. They make bullshit up and they throw it to the wall and see how many people are gonna fucking believe it. You know, and there are some window lickers out there, easily impressionable, that will, you know.
Not the smart ones.
Not the smart ones, and people are more and more wising up as the days go on. That's why Michael's to the point where he's like, I'm coming to your house. I'm getting in your face with a camera and I'm getting knocked out. That's what's going to happen. So anyways, Michael responds back, says he did hit Bridget and he admitted to fucking his sisters. He admitted it next to you on video. He said it was incestuous.
Did you? I don't.
Never once did I admit to that at all.
Nope.
Never once did I say that me and Jennifer ever had anything whatsoever. When you say sisters, first off, Jennifer was never even in the equation. She was always a weirdo out in left field, whom, quite frankly, we were scared of. She was the one that saw Red Man. No, Kimberly is the one that came up and popped me on the head while I was in the shower.
Your brother says that.
I'm gonna guess.
Thank you, Shane.
Says, why did Michael try to stop you from talking to your mother? You know, because this last time he tried to say that it was my fault that mom called DSS on Jennifer. When in reality, it was because Johnny shared a picture of him getting choked out, and he said that it was Jennifer's friend that did it. Then they tried to bring a whole bunch of shit in. They tried to bring in Johnny's friend, Kyler, from the fuck gang.
Cool guys.
Yeah, the same gang member that was supposed to not even be allowed at the house, that has been getting the boys in trouble and all kinds of shit for years. And they say, oh, he's the one that was choking Johnny. The one that gave Johnny PCP a year before. There's a video out there floating around of Johnny high on PCP that was uploaded to Facebook. And it got back to me. I didn't even mess around on YouTube. So here's Michael saying that he's trying to force it. He's really trying to gaslight Erica. Like, you know what's that we found?
I don't know better.
Like we found out what the meaning of gaslighting was. You know what they say, that some guy that drove his wife crazy by turning the gaslight on and off and lower and was reading the paper, you know, in the dark, and like, what's wrong with you, crazy woman? It's you know, she'd wonder how you can read the newspaper in the dark, and he's like, what do you mean, crazy woman? It's light in here. That gaslight's working just fine. You're crazy. I must
be crazy then.
Yeah, like he's really trying to gaslight Erica. Like, he raped him. He said it in front of you, and then Erica like, oh, he did, didn't he? You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he?
I don't remember, but if Michael says so.
So, like I say, once again, man, the whole situation that went down where Kimberly and Jennifer claimed that I gang raped them. First off, that was the first accusation, was that me and my friends held them down and physically had our way with them. Is that not the original story?
That's the original story.
That me and my friend Mike Llewellyn, aka TK, rest in peace, brother. The original story.
It's very convenient. That's convenient. rest in peace. The only other guy that could corroborate your story.
Well, they would just call him a liar anyway and bring up his criminal record, which
Right.
I'm sure he would have had a deep
Christopher,
one.
thank you.
Much love says, I think they cannot gaslight you anymore. And I don't think that they can gaslight you all anymore neither.
Exactly. That's what they're trying to do now. They know it ain't gonna work on us, so now they're trying it on you. That's why they're calling Diego and calling all these people and going on random streams and stuff.
So it was what 19 it was
Go lay
like
down.
1994, I guess
Come
it
here,
was,
lay
man.
down.
I was in 5th grade and I didn't have any friends. You know, I just moved away from my best friend Gerald. He was awesome. I loved him, you know, but he lived a few miles down the road. I couldn't hang out with him anymore. And I was pretty much in this trailer park for a couple of weeks, maybe a month or so before, you know, without any friends. Didn't have any friends of my own until this new kid moved in. That was pretty damn cool. And he was big old dude, man. Like I said, I was in 5th grade, you know, so I was what, like 11, 12 years old. I mean, I was probably like 4'9", 4'7", with a boner, you know. And this dude, he was like freaking 5'2", 5'3", with muscles and a mustache and shit. I guess he had done failed, you know, 5th grade and 4th grade a couple of times, like some type of Nelson Muntz type motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But he was a really good looking kid, dude. Like I say, Mike was a really good looking guy. It looked like he was mixed, like, you know, with like you know, American and Native American, you know what I mean? His mom was white, but I'd never met his dad. You know, I didn't know his dad. I never saw his dad, but I always imagined that his dad was like an Indian, was a Native American, you know what I mean? And he was a good looking kid, man. Everybody liked this guy, guys. Like I say, man, he was the biggest kid in school, you know what I mean? He was like the coolest. He listening to the newest, coolest music. He actually turned me off of shit from like Rod Stewart and shit. I was listening to the top 40s and stuff like that, you know, Rick Dees and whatnot. And he was turning me on to like 2 Live Crew and other you know, hip hop acts, you know, that were a little deeper than just top 40s, you know. And so, anyways, man, like I said, everybody looked up to this guy, and his house was the hangout spot. You know what I mean? Like his mom worked 2 jobs, was never home. We had the place to ourselves, you know. And this is referring to the first incident when Kimberly and Jennifer claim that me and my friends held them down. Let's see here. So what really happened? There were so many lies. I don't even know what truly happened. No hate, Charlie. Just curious. I understand. And like I say, I'm bringing this all out to you all. This is for you all to dissect to dissect and understand for yourselves. You know what I mean? And take your own truth out of it. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting here trying to, you know, make you all believe what I'm saying here, man. You know, this is me telling you my truth. What happened? You know, and if you want to believe me, you know, if you feel like where I'm coming from is truthful and it's open, you know, and it's from a real place, you know, then you'll understand, you'll believe my words, you know, and that's what I'm hoping right now, guys, you know, and telling you all exactly what all happened as opposed to like, you know, their accusations. You know what I mean? Michael says that he quote unquote knew that me and Kimberly had something going on when we were younger. You know, like I said, of course you knew, because I remember there was times where him and Jennifer were looking under the door. Well, oh my God, we'll get into that though. But so anyways, his house. If you want, you don't have to stay around too much for this if you want. Like you seem like a little uncomfortable.
No, I'm just getting sleepy. Like I said, I got up at 3 o'clock, and I don't even know what you was just talking about. Like your friend's house or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to paint the picture for them of the day that what went down with Kimberly and Jennifer.
Right.
What they're trying to accuse me of and what exactly happened.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, I don't want to just gloss over it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
I'm not uncomfortable.
Or awkward or anything, you know, while I'm telling this.
Well, I've heard it. You've told me.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I mean, I'm feeling awkward and uncomfortable too. I apologize, guys, but it is, man. It's an awkward thing, you know, and I feel like I've got to do it this way.
Right.
I feel like I've got to. I can't just sit there and say, no, I didn't do it because blah, 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 blah. Now, I need you all to know where I'm coming from. Like, you know, screw this, man. Screw people, just the quick, shallow words and bullshit, man. You know what I mean? And Zimdall, I'm sorry, like, Charlie, don't let this bother you. I mean, you know, I try not to, you know, man, but it's a very touchy situation, a subject. You know, it's been going on for a long time, and it's an embarrassing subject for me. You know what I mean?
Of
To
course.
where this turns out, it is very embarrassing for me to tell you guys, man. But I've got to tell you. So since you broached, both of you have touched on the subject of sisters and being raped, I feel like I have to tell exactly what happened. Sorry. I apologize, everybody, but man, it's very kind of tense, right? And you can
Get it out.
honestly, if you don't want to be here for it, you can get up and walk out at any time.
Okay.
Honestly, I
I
understand.
got you.
You know, I don't understand so much as a female. You know
Right.
what I mean? But yeah, I mean,
Well, I've thought about the situation, and I've thought about like kids and the stuff that little kids do, and I've caught my little cousins doing stuff before, and I whoop their ass myself. Like I know kids
yeah,
have curiosities, and especially whenever they're, they hear stuff at school and on the school bus, and then they're like curious, and then whenever they don't have supervision, and stuff happens. I get
right.
it. I understand. It's not like you was 16 years old or something. You didn't even hit puberty yet. You didn't know what was going on.
Right. I like
So,
Krusty's shit. He says, I've heard Charlie's version of the SA event many times over the years, and his version never changes. It's easier to remember the truth than to remember a lie.
mhm.
And that's why they want you all to forget every time I bring it up. You know what I mean? It's like, it just, Michael flips his gourd or something. Or actually, they've even tried to be quiet. They've really been quiet about it. It's really weird, you know what I mean? How like the revolt, the roles have been reversed. You know what I mean? Usually the guilty is quiet and the innocent is loud about it, man. In this instance, you know what I mean? It's like they're the innocent, but they're being very quiet about it, while the guilty, me supposedly, I'm yelling to the roof about my innocence and what went down. So, anyways, like I say, man, like my friend Mike, he was a big Superman, even for fifth grade, he was the top guy of school, and he happened to live across the street from me, and his mom was never home, and he was a badass kid, so we were always at his house, doing crazy shit, smoking cigarettes and lighting firecrackers, sitting in the house playing video games and listening to loud music and prank calling people and calling girls and stuff. Like I said, he would have me, prank, call all these different girls he liked and pretend like they had won radio tickets. Thank you so much for Spurgu.
Thank you, Raspergo. We ain't worried about them slob trolls.
Says, careful, Mr. Charlie, there is some breast mob troll activity in the chat. It's okay. Like I said, there always will be. There always will be in my life. As long as I continue to stand up for myself and speak out, there will always be, that troll activity in my life. Thanks to my brother, he pays for it to be there. So, anyways, um, yeah, like Mike, he was a little more advanced than the rest of us. Like I said, he was older. I don't know how much older he was, but he was older and he was more mature and stuff. Like I said, he had a mustache and shit, body hair and crap. And he had like a sex drive too. Honestly, we were hitting puberty. I was yet to actually hit puberty, guys. I wouldn't actually start kind of discovering myself, as it were, for like another full year, honestly, And but my friend Mike, he was already there, and had quote unquote girlfriends and so and so. And I guess Kimberly and Jennifer, they kind of liked him too. Had a a little crush on Mike across the street, And I'll never forget. Well, obviously, I'll never forget it. Kristen, thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
As happy Friday,
Kristen.
Charlie and Erica.
Yes, Friday.
How are you doing? How are you, Kristen? I know that you had some issues a while back, and it seems like you're in great spirits. Hopefully, everything is taken
Yeah.
care of your way.
Yeah.
And I hate that you had to come in at such an awkward and graphic time right now, but like we are getting to like that part of the story, man. Oh God, the part of the story where Kimberly and Jennifer claim that I held them down
Right.
while they forcefully tried to insert themselves into said sisters. First off, how you gonna hold down two people
Right.
at once? But anyway, so here's how it went down, guys. They claim that we held them down and had our way with them, which is absolutely 1,000,000% not true.
Just never happened. Not even close.
Not-
Charlie wasn't even there.
I was there.
You was there, but you left.
I
Like,
left. Well, so here's how the story went down. Here's how it went down, guys. Like, so, oh man. So anyway, so he had a Sega Genesis that he kept in the back room,
Sega.
in his mom's bedroom, in the master bedroom, in the good bedroom. Like I said, his mom constantly worked. You know, she worked, I think, at like Waffle House and Hardee's, you know, fast food jobs, but made good money, you know. And she had a good TV, a big TV, and the Sega, the big bed, and everything, and in her back master bedroom. And we would have a back door that kind of, you know, we would able to run, flip in and out, you know, into the back bedroom, and then in through up through the hallway into the living room and shit. And no, I remember that he had just gotten Mortal Kombat. You know what I mean? And we were playing Mortal Kombat, trying to learn the fatalities, and it was just a big deal. You know what I mean? I know video games are, you know, different now. Everybody owns a system, but back in the day, man, not everybody had a Nintendo. Not everybody had a Sega. You know what I mean? A Super Nintendo, and not everybody had Mortal fucking Kombat, the hottest game.
That's why they won't play that conversation, Dago.
What?
You see, we have yet to hear that conversation, and they know that they recorded it.
Damn, Dago says Mike even said to me personally that you and him both ran out of the room.
That's why they didn't play Dago's conversation with him. And probably multiple reasons. That's just one. It didn't work out in their favor for sure.
Well, see, if you notice now, they're not even exactly acknowledging the first story. They're trying to hang their hat on my admission of an incestuous relationship that in fact did go down between me and Kimberly after the fact. This is after they claim that this would happen after they claim me and Michael, or not me and Michael, me and my friend Mike held them down and had our way with them. So,
hi Pennywise.
Which I don't understand how an incident would occur later on in life if I had been such a if I was a predator years earlier.
Yeah.
So anyways, so we're all in the back bedroom. We're playing a Mortal Kombat, jumping on the bed, being little badass fucking brats. You know what I mean? Michael tries to paint this fucking picture of Kimberly. Let me show you a picture.
God.
Let me show you a picture of Kimberly.
He's really reaching.
He is reaching. Yeah, but he's like, look at that deviant, like a picture of Kim. And this is actually like a year or so after that went down. Anyway, I can't get the picture to zoom in. There you go. Look. Oh, poor victim right here. Michael wants Erica to believe. Reggie Light says, Mike will keep bringing up your interview with Keemstar. Check out my interview with Keemstar. If you listen to the interview with Keemstar and you play back to what you're hearing right now, you're going to hear the exact same thing. Maybe not exactly as in depth, because I don't think that at the time I was really, at that place in life where I was able to, confront myself and open up and honestly share with you all, my my embarrassing past. You know what I mean? Maybe this is very embarrassing for me. You know what I mean? But if you go back and you listen to it, man, you're gonna see that this is all the same, man. So, anyways, so we're playing Mortal Kombat, acting like badasses and shit. And then I just remember my friend Mike was just talking about being horny. Oh man, I'm so horny, yada yada. And we're like, yada yada, damn it. And he's like, no, for real, his stupid self. And he's got his shorts on. We can tell he's got like a freaking boner going through his shorts. And we're like, oh God, stop, get away, knock it off, It's there, joking and laughing. And Kimberly and Jennifer, it was me, it was my friend Mike, it was my little brother Michael, it was Mike's stepbrother Eddie, it was Kimberly and Jennifer. Me, Mike, Eddie, Michael, Kimberly, and Jennifer. 6 of us in there. And then and I remember I'm trying to oh man, I'm paying more attention to Mortal fucking Kombat than my friend's boner, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the hottest game, dude. I mean, my friend has a nice boner, but I'm playing. I was paying really more attention to Mortal Kombat and shit. And then I happened to look over again, and then I noticed that my dude's got his fucking damn shorts out, and his thing is poked up. And that Kimberly and Jennifer kind of doing their little tappy tap, and he's just laid back like haha, And then we're like, oh my God. Then we fucking ran out of there. Me, Michael, and Eddie both looked over and saw what was happening. We're like, really, I was super shocked and kind of, alarmed at what was going on, guys. I won't lie. You know what I mean? But I was, also embarrassed and scared too. You know what I mean? Like I said, my friend Mike was so much bigger than me. You know what I mean? He wasn't necessarily a bully of mine. You know what I mean? But I never really I didn't stand up to him too many times. You know what I mean? And so I guess possibly instead of saying the right thing, like y'all knock that shit off or whatever, y'all quit, get out of here. You know what I mean? Like we ran out. Me, Michael, and Eddie both ran out of the room. And pretty much, I don't even remember, man. I was probably tried to occupy myself with like another video game in the living room. I remember they had a Nintendo in the living room with like an old school baseball game that we would always play. And I think we tried to occupy our minds with that, but in reality, we had it in our heads. You know what I mean? Like I think in reality, it was like, man, what the hell is going on back there, or something, or whatever. We not pay attention, not think about it. You know what I mean? And then, like literally within like a minute, you know what I mean? Kimberly and Jennifer come running out, hee, and then Ray ran on out the house, and then he came out. And that's whenever he's like, oh, it couldn't fit. So I mean, it's so awkward, man, and so cringy. I hate,
It's just like little kids
reliving
stuff.
it and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's exactly what happened. Word, play by play. I promise on my dad's ashes. That's how it went down. There was no forced anything. There was nobody holding anybody down. There was no sexual abuse.
And that was before that picture that you just showed.
That was before that picture that showed. The picture that was right there was like a year later when we lived in Trailwood. Whenever Jennifer would see the red man, Jennifer would start, and see, I want to share that with you all. Jennifer would start about a year later. We would have moved and be living in another trailer. Excuse me, that might stink. We moved into another trailer where Jennifer actually would start seeing a dark or a red figure living in the closet.
Right.
And she said that this figure she called Red Man that would talk to her, right? And it totally flipped out the whole fucking family, dude. We all got therapists. Even mom and dad got therapists. You know what I mean? And Shannon and John, I'll never forget it. And man, we all went up to Bull Street. Absolutely.
Oh.
I did too. Yes, I did. We all
I'd love to go there.
Man, this is back
Where's Cottywomple?
Back when they were still in operations, man. We went to Bull Street and we were all evaluated, dude. I mean, I can't remember the full details, but I'm pretty sure that we were evaluated, our bodies and stuff too. I'm pretty sure that Kimberly and Jennifer were evaluated probably, for any sort of sexual things, you know what I mean? However, we went through the full gamut, and then it wasn't just like a checkup and that was it. We continued to have these
Cottie's here.
Hey, Miss Cottie Womple.
She's going out of town, so she's probably driving. Watch the road, woman. Don't watch the chat.
We had almost a year of therapists in our lives, and weekly, sessions, and then both by ourselves and as kids, as brothers and sisters, once a week. Shannon would do training and therapy sessions with us during the week, and on weekends, old John would take us to Burger King and give us, or Hardee's. I can't remember. I think it was Burger King, and he had free coupons. And
free,
yeah, free.
That's the best kind.
Yeah, well, it was a free Coke, a free soda, and a free drink. A small
Coke and soda and drink.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got a burger, a soda, and fries. Yeah. Sorry. I've got a lot going on up here too. But yeah, and don't you know they sat and they evaluated us all?
Yeah.
Guarantee you, wouldn't you, if you were a freaking a therapist and you're supposed to watch over these kids and see how they function together?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't you think that they would have recognized sort of warning signs between me and my sisters after they claimed that a year before this that we had forcefully held them down and sexually assaulted them?
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't think that that's going to show up in our everyday interactions with one another, and that paid professionals aren't going to to recognize those warning signs and get that shit out of, the children.
Kimberly wasn't traumatized then.
Yeah, really. She decided to hold on to all that trauma, and she was able to successfully not only hide that trauma, hold on to it, but hide it from numerous well-trained professionals. And that she only decided to come out with this shit after I had my meltdown.
Yeah. When the exact time you had your meltdown.
The exact time I had my meltdown, right after I had my meltdown, and shared all the accusations, of the past, with Dad, which I still feel bad about, but it happened, only then does Kim say, "Oh no, Charlie raped me," and then Jennifer says, "Me too." Michael literally orchestrated a Me Too moment, balls deep in a Me Too movement.
Right. Yeah, and he says that in the messages. He goes back on it. He says, "Oh well," he says that he knew the whole time, and then later on in the messages, he's like, "Well, I didn't know until she told me that day."
Yeah. So here we go. So anyways, he says he did hit Bridget and admitted to doing his sisters. He admitted it next to you on video. He says it was incestuous.
Never happened.
Also, there was an incestuous incident that would occur, like I say, after the therapist, as a matter of fact. Once I turned 13, so I was it maybe 95, 96, early of 96? Damn, no. I turned 13 in 95. So yeah, early in 96, I guess. We would be living in another trailer away from everybody. We had moved again, didn't have any friends and stuff. And now this is like 2 years after the original, whenever Kimberly and Jennifer both claimed that they were held down and taken advantage of. Like a year and a half later, something like that. I'll never forget it, man. Like I'm sitting in the shower. I mean, I was full blown in puberty. I had hit puberty 100 miles an hour by this point, guys. I was exploring myself numerous times a day. You know what I mean? Every time it had to be in the shower, pretty much. That's really where I like to do it. But I would
dirty little boy.
I would do it anywhere and everywhere, man. Dish soap, whatever I could find, man. Risberger, thank you so much as Mr. Charlie says, don't believe the propaganda. I never do.
You can't believe it when it's about yourself.
Have you ever messed or used Dawn dish liquid soap as lubricant and then not washed it off? Because if you have, then you'll know that like the next day or whatever, it develops like a certain hard skin. It's almost like a hard, painful, and after a couple of days, and it's crinkly, dude.
You definitely need to clean yourself.
And it'll crack. Charlie. It'll crack up, and it'll like. Has anyone ever done that?
You'd probably be the only ones who admit it.
Like you let dish soap dries up on your junk, and then it'll hard. It'll make the skin look like freaking like
super clean.
Huh? No, man, it looks like a trash bag.
No, but you was clean.
It looks like you got it looks like you got a grocery bag and you're like pressing it against your junk. You know what I mean? And then at first it's like okay, it's like a weird, almost like a candle or something like that, But then after a couple of days, it starts to crack and wear loose, until it starts to peel.
Oh.
Guys, dude, man, I'm telling you, like I was woefully informed, as a child.
It didn't make you walk funny.
Oh yeah, it hurt, and I promised I'd never do it again. And then I would screw around and do it again. Like you almost get caught, so you just wash up and then go, just leave, and then go about your day playing or whatever.
Christ. Nate,
much love, says shower jerks are overrated in my opinion. That's how I was doing it though. Always says you're a little too honest, Charlie. Hey, look, yeah, the really try hard HQ says it's happened to me before. Yeah, I'm not alone.
You're not alone. There you go.
Hey man, there are dozens of us. Holy shit.
I bet you a lot of you men on there have done worse.
Man, I'm telling you, bro.
Boys and kids. I mean, kids do crazy stuff.
You got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? And I was doing what I had to do. And I was very woefully informed. David James says you're supposed to wash it off.
Exactly.
I know, but like I say, when you're about to get busted and stuff, and so you just like put your stuff away, and then you run outside, you start playing or whatever, and you're like, oh, you forget about it, And then, of course, you're not going to shower that night unless they make you. Unless mom and dad or make you smoke.
Krusty said he only made that mistake once.
Yeah.
Funny.
Telling you, man. So, anyways.
Y'all are gross.
Yeah. So, like I say, I was big into it at this point, and like I say, I'm pretty sure that my dad was making fun of me and stuff. Yeah, Charlie, and then whipping his wizard. Whipping his weasel, playing with his wang, pulling his pudding. He had all kinds of words for it, And I'm sure it was the talk while I'm in there messing with myself. Dad's in there in the goddamn living room. I wish he'd goddamn stop. You know what I mean? So everybody knew what I was doing in that shower. It wasn't like, just Kimberly just happened upon in there. It's like she knew what she was doing when she came in there, guys. She knew what she was gonna find, So there I am, guys. I swear to God, like the way that I did it a lot, and and even into my young man ages, you know what I mean. The way that I would do it, the way I like to do it in the shower is I don't stand up, I'm sorry, this is messed. I'm sorry, it's a little graphic. It is what it is. Nate, thank you so much. Says, what flavor you ripping on, Erica?
Captain Crunch Berries.
Yeah, it's a cereal milk crunch berry type blend. It's not, or that's what's left of your good kind. She loves the crunch berry.
No, I'm lying to you. I ran out. Okay, I get crunch berries all the time, and then I ran out of my crunch berries, and I have a backup at work at my desk that is a strawberry. That's what I have right now. Strawberries and cream. It's not my favorite. Charlie went to the store to get me some more crunch berries, and they didn't have the brand that I like, and it's not bad, but I'll probably go get my brand tomorrow. So right now, strawberries and cream just as like a backup because I ran out of mine. And that's what I had at work, and I filled up my cartridge with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But so yeah, crunch berry.
Crunchy.
Milk berry. It's called milk berry crunch.
Milk berry.
So anyways, yeah. So speaking of milk berry, so I'm in there milking my berry in the bathroom as often as I can, guys. I was in full blown puberty and shit. And like I said, the way that I would do it is that I would sit down in the shower. I don't stand up.
He still sits down in the shower all the time.
Yeah, to wash my. Now I do it to wash my feet, guys. I don't like to.
So he says.
I can't. now I'm telling on myself. So, anyways, yeah, man. Like I think there's a whole thing. I can't concentrate while I'm standing, and I don't know. It's like if I'm standing, and then like. If I'm getting into it, then my knees will start to buckle, and I gotta catch myself or something. It's much easier just to do your thing, And anyway, maybe that's just how I learned how to do it growing up. Maybe that's just how I learned, and I just held on to that, And so anyways, I'm still laying, not laying. I'm sitting down Indian style in the shower, doing my thing. Pretending I'm in a rainforest and and I'm Tarzan and you're Jane, And who knows what's flashing through the mind of a 13-year-old child, But man, I swear to God, I was deep into imagination land, dude. When all of a sudden I felt on my head. Raspergu, much love. Thank you so much, dropping a 10 bomb on us.
Oh, my chair don't spin. I do it too. It's blocked though.
It's blocked. Yeah. So, man, it's so awkward, guys. Oh, what the hell? I don't see why this person's helping right now.
I am so over that person.
Well,
I'm done.
I don't know why they're helping, but maybe I don't know. Unless they're trying to make me say something that is not true.
Right.
I'll just say like how I remember, So anyways, and that's when I felt on my head, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Instantly mortified, dude. Like, holy shit, I'm fucking busted. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit, like what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? You're having a private moment to yourself, you think you're alone and you're deep 1,000,000 miles away in imagination land, and then
back to reality.
Oh shit, what the hell? And Resi Life still can't get over the dish soap. Says AGP was like, where's the damn dish soap? I just bought some yesterday. Bro, yeah.
Gone.
And the thing about it is, you know what I mean? I don't want to make that negative sign. Once you do too much, then you got to wipe it off your hand because it's too slick. Remember the old Burt ratio?
No.
Remember Bert Kreischer was talking about the ratio?
Bert, yeah.
Yeah, like there is a certain slickness ratio you got to have, and if it's too slick, you got to wipe it off and you got to start again. You got to just.
Maybe that's why I can tolerate this conversation, because I watch a whole lot of Bert and Tom and Christina, Dr. Drew, the Booth Boys. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Then you know.
Where your moms at with the bongs and the thongs at?
My cool guys.
So, anyways, so dude, I'm brought back to mortifying reality. Like, oh my god, what the fuck? You know, and I look up instantly, you know, and there's fucking Kimberly. You know what I mean? Damn, looking back down at me with a smile on her face. So fucking cringy, guys. Like this is where it gets really awkward for me, man. Like this is like you know, this is like where some shit happened and I'm embarrassed for it. You know what I mean? Like she obviously, you know, knew what I was doing in there. You know what I mean? And she was interested. And she came in and she bopped me on the head and gave me a smile, and like, man, like it was embarrassing, you know, like I was embarrassed and it was wrong, but also there was like a certain little thrill, kind of, what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like I'm not exactly thinking right. I'm a child myself. I'm only 13, you know, just hitting the threshold of puberty. You know what I mean? And yeah, it was confusing. I didn't really know what the hell, you know. I was like, what happened? You know what I mean? And so, I mean, I didn't act on it at all, man. I just kind of, you know, kept that to myself and didn't say, you know, nothing, because like I was scared. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like until one night, Kimberly actually gave me a drawing, a freaking picture of like two stick figures, you know, one on all fours and then one behind it. Man, it's so embarrassing, you know. And they both had smiley faces and stuff. And I saw an arrow pointing to the one standing up says you, and then the one on all fours said me.
Was there a little box that says check yes or no?
No, I don't think that there was. You know, I don't think there was. You know, I think it was just that. You know, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? And so I still didn't do nothing again. I was like, you know, I mean, this is weird. Like, it's strange. It was weird as fuck. You know. And then I'll never forget, like the first time that it did happen or whatever, Kimberly had orchestrated this whole read us a bedtime story. She said she got Kimberly and her, Kimberly and Michael all up, wrapped around in a blanket together. Me right here, Kimberly here, Jennifer and Michael, and we're all wrapped up in a blanket together. And she's got me reading them a story, and then I just feel like her going under the damn blanket.
So if y'all little kids didn't think that Michael and Jennifer didn't know, Michael and Jennifer knew. They knew.
They absolutely knew, because like I said, that kind of just started. Like I said, there was never any sort of like a full in thing that happened between me and Kimberly. Thank God. Like I said, had there been there, man, I could have serious issues right now. You think I got issues right now, man? Well, like you
definitely need therapy.
I would definitely have needed therapy had there been like a full
sexual encounter.
Yes. Oh my God. You know, it was all pretty much just surface shit, you know, that lasted, you know, I mean, until, it probably started like around like March or April, of 96, and until, right around the end of summer of 96, right around when we started going to school.
So where was your parents at?
Well, they were in the process of getting a new trailer. First, we were living in South Congaree.
No, but I mean, like bed, like story time. Y'all were in the house in the living room, and your parents were in the room.
Yeah, that we were in the bedroom. They were in the living room watching TV.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're in the living room watching TV, and we're like, we're gonna go be cute kids and love each other.
Right.
I guess, or whatever.
So she wasn't traumatized enough to say, "Hey, Dad."
To orchestrate a whole.
Right.
She didn't to orchestrate a whole scenario. Right. To get us into the room, you know, and blankets and shit. And on a full year and some change after, they claimed that, you know, me and my friends took advantage of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and this would go on, you know, and then we ended up getting a new place. We moved into a new trailer. Mom had just started a new job, and Dad pretty much lived at Grandma's house. She lived like 6 trailers down, and Dad was there 24/7. So we pretty much had the house to ourselves, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I swear to God, you know, it's like, you know, me and Kim kind of played like the house thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? We kind of did, you know, and like taking like showers together and stuff in mom and dad's bathroom, and we would lock the bedroom door and shit. And I remember there were times where Kimberly and Michael and Jennifer both looking underneath the door. What's going on in there and stuff, knowing.
So they knew.
Something's up.
They've known your whole life.
And until right around school started, you know what I mean? And then we started going back to school, and there was a whole, I guess there was a weird awkwardness again, you know, to it all. And
no more playing house.
Yeah, no more of that. Yeah. I started getting girlfriends.
Right.
And
you're grossed out.
We were very much grossed out by it. It was very yeah.
And I think Kimberly's mad. I think that she is so mad because they tried to pull that story about what happened years later whenever you ran out of the room and stuff. They tried to use that and make up a story about it. And Charlie's like, no, you want to know the truth? That never happened. What they're talking about, there's this that happened. I'll tell you all about the truth and what really happened. And Kimberly, they did not want that coming out.
This person says the original story was him and Mike left his sisters at the friend's house to be preyed on. When that didn't work, they changed it to Mike left and Charlie held them down for the friend. Then it went to Charlie held them down to have his own way with them.
Right. Yeah, it changes.
There was numerous. How many different versions of this story are we going to get from them?
Until probably more.
There's how many versions? How many versions have you gotten from me? DG says, bye, Erica. Have a great weekend.
Oh, see you later, DG. And I want to say, hello, Junior. I've been seeing you, Junior.
We love you, Junior.
We love you. Junior's Army. It's going to be Wolfpack and Junior's Army. How about that?
And then Jennifer says in the video that she didn't remember what happened till Mike told her about it and made her remember.
Oh, Mike told her about it and made her remember. That's just like you, right?
In the video.
That was your tweet that they're tweeting right now about you punching Bridget. You didn't remember until Mike told you. Mike told you and made you remember that you hit Bridget too.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Well, Mike didn't know. That's not what happened. Mike didn't tell me and make me remember.
Right.
Mike told me to confess and that everything would go away. Mike said, just go ahead and admit that you hit Bridget and I'll make it all go away. So I said, okay, fine. I did a video saying I hit Bridget. And then Michael was like, look, everybody, Charlie admitted it.
Yeah. And you also tweeted, but your tweet says, after talking to Michael, I now believe that I hit Bridget.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, after talking to Michael, you now believe. Like
So yeah. And then Michael claims, let's see, let's go to the messages with you and Michael. There's a lot in here where it's just me and him back and forth, you know, where he's talking about Erica wants him, yada yada. That's not what the real meat and potatoes, though. So, yeah, says, here's where he tries to say that mom said months ago, David James, thank you so much. Says, have a great weekend, guys.
David.
I think so that's it for all of the, you know, what happened. And I'm glad that I'm over it. Oh man, I really didn't want to go through that again. Thank you for sitting here with me through that. I know it's got to be uneasy, not just for anybody, but particularly a woman. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
For Spargo.
Erica, love your videos from Florida. I am scared of crocodiles. I'm sure I could not live there. Hell no, me neither, man. We are not going kayaking anyway in Florida.
I got a video to show y'all. It's a very old video and it's pretty grainy, but I'm gonna show you.
So yeah, here's where he's like, Johnny told us that's what happened, so that's why we did the video instead of just trying to find out from you all. Said they called the cops and shit. Cops never did anything. All these accusations, and even Kimberly said that she was going to go to police. Who remembers last year after mom got in trouble for calling DSS on the boy, on Jennifer for letting the boys get beat up. And then I'll share in the video 1 second.
That's okay, yeah.
And then what was I saying? I forget. Oh yeah. Jennifer had the mom called DSS on the boys, or Jennifer, because of the boys. And fuck, what was I fucking saying? God damn it. I was just looking over. I looked over at your video for 1 second and then I fucking and I forget what I was saying because I knew you wanted to share that video. It was about mom. Oh yeah, like saying that she doesn't want to talk to me or whatever. And that was pretty much because like I said, they had taken mom's phone and shit. After mom, called DSS on the boys. There was no mom getting mad at me because I'm accusing her of being controlled by Michael. The last time I talked to mom was on Facebook whenever she had to give up her Facebook.
Everything was good, and Rebecca was going over there to give her her phone.
Everything was not good though, baby. Remember,
between
she said,
you and your mom.
"Oh, between me and good mom." Yeah, but she was afraid that people. She said people were walking by her house with calling her whore and bitch and shit like that.
She was scared to death of Michael. She was scared of getting kicked out. Her phone was being taken away. People were walking past her house, like harassing her and stuff.
Michael 1000% harassed and controlled and manipulated mom into staying away.
Yeah, and your mom's seen what happened to you and seen what happened to Doug, and she knows that if she that could happen to her too.
All right, here we have. Check this out. This is from Michael, guys. Y'all gonna love this. Says he also told me about Kim years before YouTube, and he said there it was consensual incest too. So I told him way back when, way before YouTube, Michael. Yeah, man. I guess I was drunk and I was embarrassed about it, and I told Michael about it. And Michael probably held on to that until my meltdown. He said he said he was taking a shower. She came in and tapped him on the head and wanted to see, and then they had an embarrassing incestuous relationship. Here you go. Look, here's where Michael says he admits it. You might need to turn this around. Said he knew way before YouTube. And then Erica calls him back out. And then he says, none of us knew until Kim said it. Look, here's where he totally contradicts himself. It says, no, none of us knew until Kimberly said it.
Because that was like a couple hours later. He had done forgot his lie.
He had totally forgot his fucking lies, dude. Look. Here he is talking about, he straight up says that, Charlie told me about it and that it was incestual, yada, yada, yada. I knew about it for years. And here he is totally where he says, I never knew until Kimberly told me.
None of us knew until Kim said it.
You should get that right first. Like, live in your bubble all you want. It don't change.
I need to get it right. You can't even keep your story straight from one sentence to the next. I need to get it right.
Yeah, it's like, because Erica asked him, says, how come all the problems with Charlie only came out after Charlie had his meltdown? Mm-hmm. And then that's when Michael said, none of us knew about this until Kimberly said something. And yet he says, a couple hours before that he knew years before YouTube.
So why didn't you say nothing until Michael's meltdown? Oh, because I didn't know.
How's Jennifer gonna sit there and let me watch her children numerous times? If you were sexually assaulted by your brother, are you gonna invite? She invited me to her house when they lived in Monk's Corner. She invited me to come live with her, and I did.
Not to come and visit for a day or two.
To come live. Yeah. And I did for like 6 months, almost a year. Then I would go on to Dad's house and watch the boys. How many times have they tried to bring me back into the videos and shit?
That's what all this is about.
How many times have they tried to bring me back into the videos, and when it don't work, they go back to the rape thing. Let me tell you what, Michael, if that was true and the roles were reversed, I would never entertain the thought of you coming back ever again, dude.
See, here's the difference in Charlie, though. It's like Tina and Mike and Isaac, they have no conviction in anything that they say. They have no backbone. They're so wishy-washy and flip-flop back and forth. I hate you. I'm glad your leg is gone. And then, oh, I'm sorry. Let's be friends. And it's just ridiculous. And we are not fake. We live in the real world. You're not just going to say stuff and then we're going to be cool. That's why we don't want to be part of the video. And he's like, oh, come in panel. Like, we don't associate with terrorists. We don't want to go on your stupid panel because all of our followers are blocked, and he's just going to yell over us and mute us, and there's no point in it. And we don't want to go on Slob Troll's panel, so he could call his brother. If Michael wants to talk, he could call Charlie, but it's all just for YouTube drama stupidness.
That's all, and that's all it's ever been. Like, that's all Michael has ever been about is YouTube drama stupidness, man.
Right.
Like he profited off of mom and dad's divorce.
Right.
You know what I mean? He constantly worked dad up for views. Uh, and then me, Tina, and Dougie for the last 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah. And your mom sees that, and your mom's like, I'm just, whatever. Just
So he takes this message between him and Erica where she's like, that didn't happen. It was Charlie admitted what he did, that it was incestuous, and he took that and went to my mom with it, and made her believe that that Erica is okay with Charlie raping his sisters.
all that is Michael manipulating your mom and lying and stuff to your mom, just like he did to your dad. Tina has no problems with us. She has a good time with us. Any problems, anything that's between us is all just Michael's bullshit. The same thing with your dad.
Yeah, here it is right here. Thank you again, Raspergu.
Thank you,
There's where
Raspergu.
Erica, she goes on to talk about how it's nasty, of course, man, letting my sister jerk me off on the couch and stuff, like it's embarrassing, it's gross. I mean, you know what I
But at
mean?
least tell the truth about
It's
it.
that's what happened though. You know what I mean? And Michael took that to mom and said, "Hey, look, this is Erica saying that she's okay with Charlie letting Charlie molesting his sister."
Right.
And got mom all worked up. Let me show you this right here, guys. Here's a post from mom wishing her granddaughters a happy birthday. It says, my beautiful granddaughters, Eliza and Lily. Eliza is celebrating her birthday today. I never forget my baby's birthdays. I have been worked into total exhaustion and forgot her birthday. This job is killing me physically and emotionally. Done. I may leave this job and find a way to go visit for about a week. Sitting in the doctor's office having blood drawn, blah, 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 blah. Have a look.
I wonder if she took the bus to the doctor's office. I'm pretty sure she had to.
Mom over there she is drained both physically and emotionally. Mom is drained both physically and emotionally, and now she's got Michael compounding this onto her shit.
Mm-hmm. Just his manipulation and just nastiness.
And she's just like, oh my God, I'm done. Look, and she can't really stand up and say too much. Like
she can't say nothing.
She can't say a fucking thing. You saw what happened the last time she tried to stand up for her own grandsons.
Yep, she can't say nothing.
She tried to stand up to her grandsons being abused. And fucking was threatened with having her house taken from her.
That's exactly like whenever y'all get blocked for taking up for Charlie, same thing will happen to Tina.
Same thing happened to Jennifer.
Same thing will happen to all
Kimberly.
of them.
Let's see here. Oh, here's where I sent Mama that $200 from that live stream.
Yeah, they keep saying that we did a live stream saying that we were going to get her a car. If you remember correctly, we said we were doing a live stream, and any of the super chats that came in, we were going to give her the super chats, and that's exactly what we did. Somebody else came into the stream talking about.
And here you go. Here's the $200. I sent her $200 fucking dollars.
Somebody came into the chat. All you guys were here, so
April 21st, 2021.
I'm sure you remember. Somebody came into the chat talking about, I got an old car or something. I can get Tina a car. That's where they're talking about the car. But Charlie never said that. He said the super chats were going to Tina, and it did. So that's another thing that they just try to twist our words and try to say we stole from her and stole from you guys, and we're scamming you and all that other stuff. But just like everything else, when you pay attention and you know better, then you just know better.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, okay, if you guys seen that and you saw the stream and you said that we were going to give Tina the super chats, and then where was I going with that?
I don't know. I was listening to this. Oh, so check this out. This is me and a message between me and Mama. See, there's a message between me and Mom. This is 2021. It says, what's going on now? Why would the cops be coming for you? I said, because I told Mom, I said, the cop, yeah, Mom, I guess Michael and them told Mom that the cops are coming for me because of Johnny. I said, because a few days ago, Mike claimed I gave Johnny drugs on Edisto, LOL, and that he called the cops. Have a look. Have a look. Mom's asking, why would you go to jail? I said, because Michael claimed that I gave Johnny drugs and that he called the cops. How come I never went to jail? Check this out. I'm going to let you read this right here. Mom says, well, better charge me too because I was with him the entire time. Who will they arrest for the person who gave Jonathan the drugs that nearly killed him in the PCP that was in Jacob's system? Says, I hope this won't cause you to lose your job. If you're arrested, send them here and I'll gladly go to jail. If it goes to the court, I'll discuss every crime your dad did. Kimberly's abortion at 15, Catherine's molestation at 10, plus more. If he lies in court, he can go to DJJ or even jail for perjury. They better be ready because it will all come out. I want you to have a look. This is Mom right here talking about Catherine's molestation at 10. I still don't believe Catherine was molested at 10 by my father. She was the one that molested me and my cousin Chris, and turned around and charged me and my father and my uncle. Here you have it right here, Michael.
And that's the last time we talked to her.
This is like the last time we talked to her.
Yep.
Go ahead and screenshot it. Kimberly had an abortion at 15. Why don't you tell us about that abortion at 15, Kim? Mom, I'm so sorry, but Catherine was not molested by Dad. Catherine claims she was molested at 10. Have a look. Molestation at 10. This is my mom. This is me and my mom's fucking Facebook. Look, Facebook Messenger, motherfucker. Oh, this is just going back and back and back. And guess what? This person's unavailable now. Michael has since made her block me.
Mm-hmm.
So how about that shit?
Yeah, and then with my messages to Michael, I said Charlie wants to talk to his mom. How come he doesn't? And Michael says, "Oh, I don't know why. I don't have nothing to do with that. I assume they were talking bullshit. He knows exactly. He knows exactly." I know where I was going with what I was gonna say a minute ago, talking about them trying to gaslight you guys, saying that we took your money, we scammed you guys because you gave us a bunch of money to buy Tina a car, and we did not buy Tina a car, so we scammed you.
Yeah,
but it's like saying. You guys know better. You guys were in the chat. You were here.
You saw how much was raised, right? And there's all the money that was raised sent to Mom,
right?
And I didn't even take out the 30% for taxes,
right? So they're trying to gaslight you guys and make you guys forget what really happened
Respergu,
and try to believe their stuff that they want you to believe. Thank you, Respergu.
I'm not gonna make it private. I gotta keep it public. Everything that I say, I wanted to get out to as many people as possible.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna forget this right here.
So that's why Tina don't talk to us no more, because Tina's not allowed to have a voice. And if Tina did want to talk to us, then the same thing that happened to Doug would happen to her. And the same thing that happens to you guys whenever you get blocked, or the same thing would happen to her. And her health and her age and stuff, just like she said, she's tired. You know, she can't afford to lose her income right now. And like her job, her house, her phone.
And old Johnny, you know, with his bullshit, getting in trouble and shit, you know what I mean? It was easy for him to say, oh, yeah, Charlie gave me drugs.
Right.
You know, but
if he even said that.
Yeah, I'm sure JC or Michael just made him say it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so my mom would go on to say, Jennifer is a very manipulative person. Those kids are all fucked up because of her. If any of this goes to court and Jonathan lies under oath, he will go to jail. JC was probably tricked into telling where you work. Don't let this cause trouble between you and him. He needs you. Yeah. He's been messed up for a long time because of their lies. Yeah. He went to jail for 6 months. Probably won't be able to get in the Job Corps with a record. Please don't let him come home back here. It will ruin him. Erica knows how hard you have worked to stay sober. I'm so glad you have her. Her mother is proud of you too. You have a lot of people that love you and are proud of you. Stay strong, all three of you together.
And that's Tina's words to us. That's how Tina really feels. And whatever Michael has to say is just bullshit from Michael.
So
we know how people feel. So whatever he has to say, he can't hurt our feelings. He can't say, oh, Tina this and Tina that, because we know that she's only gone because of his manipulation. Can't hurt our feelings with lies, and you can't hurt our feelings with your bullshit manipulations and lies.
Nope.
It's just
They could at one time.
before
It was
worked before. That's why they still
That's
try
why
it.
they still
but
fucking try it, man. But I don't think that this is gonna I don't know. This isn't gonna end well for him either. This ain't gonna win. It just gets worse and worse for him every time. That's why at first I'm like, man, I gotta go through this shit again, man. Like, I'm feeling all awkward about it, and I still am, and feeling a little better now that I'm over it. But you know what? Like, I need this to happen. I need us to fucking face it, face to face. I'm calling you out. I'm confronting your ass and y'all's claims and y'all's accusations. And I'm daring y'all. I'm challenging y'all to go forward and file charges. Or they say, oh, we can't file charges, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. Bill Cosby's sitting in jail right now for crimes he supposedly committed, 30 plus years ago. It's funny. They got all this proof, yet I haven't done a damn day's worth of time for any of it.
Yeah.
Here it is 5 years later. And I haven't been charged with a damn thing that they say I'm guilty of.
It's just words.
That's all it is. Empty accusations. Like I say, some people can consider my words empty, empty as well. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try, to convey, I try to be as open and honest and descriptive and, transparent as I possibly can with you all, because Mike Ryan, I'm sorry about that, brother. Because, you will all soak this in and, adhere with what you feel is the truth. You know what I mean? And like I say, once again, my story has never changed over all these years, even dating all the way back to the Keemstar interview. And if you want, I'll do a Keemstar reaction video one day. How would y'all like that? Me doing a reaction to my interview with Keemstar.
I'm gonna change the subject really hard.
Oh yeah. She wants to show somebody her catching a gator.
This is me, y'all.
Gator Queen. She recorded that with her potato. Lean in a little bit more, maybe.
I'm on the airboat. I'm on my uncle's airboat. See an alligator. He's in the water.
She's saddling up. She's positioning. She didn't like her angle. She's got to reposition. Look at them legs on her. Look at that butt. Oh, and that's my swamp thing. She's seeing. She's going for it. Reach. Oh, quick hands. She got her some gator nuggets for dinner.
I got an alligator. Oh, look. I give him kisses.
She kissed a gator and she liked it. She kissed a gator and she liked it.
He's straight out of Lake Okeechobee.
Taste of his hairy fat, or not hairy.
He was too little to eat.
Fat tail.
He was just a baby. Yeah, Mike Jones. That's the man right there.
Erica said, hee.
And he wasn't really that little. You can see like his tail wagging and stuff.
Maybe we'll try. So. Maybe we'll go and try to do that this year. I know we'll be able to go to Billy Swamp Safari this year for Christmas because it's going to be open.
Right.
And that's actually where Jackass Part 1 actually.
That was our ride. That's what we was on.
Where's the wheels?
There is no wheels. It's an airboat.
Oh, I don't know what that was. Yeah. I thought it was a air condition on the back of your deck.
Yeah, it could be.
Air condition. Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
You saying you want to go catch an alligator off the airboat with your hands?
Perhaps I could.
Oh, I could teach you.
Would you guys like to see us go catch some gators?
I will teach you and hope you don't lose any phalanges.
So, anyways, that's what's been going on.
Yeah.
between Michael and Erica on Twitter, dude. Like, well, I want to share. Let's see if I got one here I can share with you all. Like, he literally says, like, Erica, get Charlie off of your Twitter. Hold on. So you know your girl wanted me. Oh my God, look. It's like, you know your girl wanted me.
He says LMAO, so he knows better.
Let's see. He calls me the most insecure person he's ever seen. We started talking about when she was 14. He says Bridget was 15.
No.
He's like, Bridget was 15 and we're still together. Look, him admitting she was 15. Have a great night, Nate. We're about to get off of here too.
Good night, Nate.
There's Michael admitting he knew she was 15. Anyway, just a whole bunch of shit back and forth. Michael just trying to get under my skin by saying that you know that, oh, my girl wants him, yada yada, you know. But when I you know, I have more faith and trust and respect in Erica than that. Oh yeah, by the way, follow me, Charlie Green 3, Charlie Green I at Brother Wolf, BR0THERW0LF. If you haven't followed me, that's my new Twitter right now. Go show me some love and a follow, man. Let's keep the pack growing. If you haven't seen it, we are going to be doing a Hot Ones challenge here soon.
Oh, it's my beautiful girl from the Bronx, my Bronx beauty in the house.
Maybe we'll do it Sunday. Bronx born, much love to you. Says Mike Groombridget.
Miss Sharon. Hi, Miss Sharon.
What did I say?
I almost shared our picture from Mark on Facebook today because I'm on this North Carolina hiking thing on Facebook, and somebody painted a picture of a waterfall of one of them that we went to Little Bradley, and Mark's looks better. I almost posted the picture like, yeah, I have one of Looking Glass, but just to brag about how much better Mark's looks than hers.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Hers was really good too, though, but it's not like Mark's.
I'm sorry. What were we talking about?
I
just blew my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
I don't know. I was just rambling.
Something's better than Mark's.
No, our Looking Glass picture is better than one that I saw on Facebook. There's this group that I'm on, and somebody painted a picture of Little Bradley. Little Bradley's the one where I had my feet in the water and the fishies were biting my toes, and we were swimming in the waterfall. Somebody painted a picture of that one, but our Looking Glass is better quality, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Love that picture. Sometimes,
a
lot of times it looks like a real picture. Much love, says Wolfpack family. Love you guys. We love you back, brother. And yeah, man, we always appreciate the love and support. You know what I mean? And you know, you guys giving me the opportunity, you know, to set the record straight and let you all know how I feel. You know what I mean? Bravo 1883, thank you. Says, why do you think Mike hasn't married Bridget and got 2 kids? I'm not so sure. I was wondering about that. You know what I mean? If there's some sort of like fear of her taking half of his money or something like that or another, or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they just don't have that in their plan. They just, you know, aren't necessarily rushing to the altar. You know, we're in the same boat. We've been together over 4 years now. You know, and yeah, and there's a lot more to it with them. Like I say, I'm not so sure just how in love they really are with one another. You know,
they don't know anything better. They don't know anything else.
Well, I mean, you know, the way that they share their beds, you know, with strippers and hookers, and other individuals. You know, they look outside of their own relationship. You know what I mean, to spice up their relationship. You know,
don't look my way, you damn weirdo.
And a lot of times, you know, that breeds grounds for resentment. You know what I mean? That's breeding grounds of resentment, you know, for resentment, I should say.
Yep.
I mean, you know, I've never been a part of a 3-way. I know people that have. I know that Jennifer was doing the whole swinger thing with her ex-husband Josh, JC and Jacob and Johnny's. No, not even Johnny's dad. Jacob, JC JC and Jacob's dad, not Johnny. Supposedly Johnny belongs to somebody else.
Is that the one that used to punch her in her vagina?
Yeah, Josh used to punch Jennifer in the vagina. To get off, like that's what they like to do. We found out at work and we started calling them Punjabi. Punjab. Hey Punjab. That's how it was. We called him Punjab.
Jeez.
Jennifer said that they'd be going at it, and then he would jump up off her and start punching her in the puss. I swear to God, he did, yeah. But like Jennifer and Josh, man, they were Josh was a volunteer firefighter. And guys, if you don't know, let me go ahead and tell you right now, man, firefighters are a bunch of freaks. I tell you what, I don't know if I've met one non-freaky, non-partying firefighter. You know, maybe there are, but they're on their own shifts, if you know what I'm saying. And
like Ian Gallagher.
Yeah, they're on that shift. They're on the Jamie shift. That's Jennifer's ex fiance Jamie. Y'all remember Jamie, the fire chief? He's on the Ian shift, if you know what I mean. And but anyways, you know, not there's anything wrong with that, you know.
Oh.
But what?
Rebecca, she's having a good night. Her and Mike went in and ate at Texas Roadhouse, and then she got a $25 gift card out of the geocache.
Hey, we got to go geocaching.
There's like 100 of them in Shelby. Yes.
But what was I talking about?
Tell Mike we said hello. Hi, Mike.
What was I talking about?
Sorry.
I forgot what the hell I was talking about now, man. Someone help me out here, man.
That's the problem with us going live together.
My short-term memory is fucking shot. Oh, firefighters, yeah. And Jennifer and Josh swinging. So anyways, you know, firefighters are freaks and shit. And Jennifer and Josh, they hooked up with some of the freakiest, man. And they started swinging, partying all day, swinging all night and shit. And they ended up messing around with this girl that lived next door to him named Mary. And I guess Josh had talked him into having like a throuple thing going on for a bit. Until the point where Josh started having more feelings for this other woman named Mary than he did for Jennifer. And so he up sticks one night, Mary and Mary's 2 kids. He left his 2 kids for Mary and her 2 kids. 3 kids, I think he had.
Yeah.
3 kids. It was JC, Johnny, and Jacob. But then, like I said, according to Mom, Johnny's not Jennifer's. Johnny is not Josh's. Johnny belongs to a guy named Charles.
Mm-hmm.
A guy named Charles with cerebral palsy. But
sounds fun.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, Jennifer got a lot of love to give.
Don't that sound fun, ladies?
Jennifer got a lot of love to spread around, you know. And so, anyways, Josh and this new girl Mary up sticks one night and moved to Massachusetts, where they can get around the whole child support laws. You know, if you're in Massachusetts or any sort of province, they can't and won't extradite. They can't extradite you, you know, to another state. Not for any sort of family issues anyway. If it's maybe, you know, federal or something, then they can. But if, you know, you're in a province and you have any sort of family court related issues, you can share your address online, tell them exactly where the fuck you are. Haha, this is my address, bitch. Come get me. And they can't. They literally can't, you know. So he sat there and he's still to this day racking up a shit ton of child support, right? All over, you know, swinging. Jennifer and him couldn't get along, and he was like, "Hey, I can get along better with this Mary woman.
Mm-hmm.
We're out of here." They moved out. I went and helped Jennifer move back in with Dad right after he had his fucking stomach surgery. Like it was literally like the darkest moments of their fucking life, dude. And Dad had Jennifer and all the boys move back in with him. I went to go help Jennifer pack all of what little bit of shit she had left up. Man, it was fucking empty fucking liquor bottles, dildos. I swear to God, there was like 5 or 6 dildos, all different colors, big ones too. And Jennifer would just be like, "Oh, hee." And I'm like, "I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that."
Morty's in the house. Hey, Morty.
Morticia, what's up, everybody? We got a live stream tomorrow with Morticia. I'm going to try to be here as soon as I can. Morticia wants to start at 6. I'm gonna try to be back in time, Morticia.
Yes, we were thinking we wanted to go to. There's this place called 40 Acre Rock, and it's literally a 40-acre rock, and it looks like the moon up there. There's a bunch of dips and stuff in it, and there's plants up there that don't grow anywhere else in the world because these little dips and these like different algae and stuff got in there and made their own ecosystems and grew stuff that doesn't grow anywhere else. But it's like it's 2 hours away and it's a long hike and stuff. And Charlie's wanting to be back early, so I'm thinking I haven't told Charlie yet. Right here in Charlotte, it's like an hour away. There's an abandoned. It's called the Lotta Plantation, and it used to be like a historical place. You go there and you can see how they used to live on the plantation and stuff. And it's closed down now, and it's all boarded up and it's abandoned. But you can still go out there and hike the trails and stuff, and it's on the lake, and you can still see
plantation.
an abandoned plantation with the plantation house and
I wonder if the doors
and,
are if any of the boards are pried open.
I really hope not, because inside of it is set up almost like a museum. Like it's not like inside of it's like a museum from like the plantation house. Like it's still like it was back in the 1700s or whenever it was. I don't know a lot about the history of it yet, but I want to learn.
Yeah.
So we're thinking we're going to do something tomorrow. We just don't know what yet. But we only have 3 more days of work. We have, they gave us an extra day today. They called us into a meeting and says that there were
metal shortages.
There's metal shortages. And so we can't get the metal that we need. Who wants to take a day off? Me. I didn't know if I was going to be allowed to, just because, but I've got help now, so I'm allowed to take a day. So we're going to take Thursday and Friday and Monday. So we have a 5-day holiday coming up, and we're going on vacation. And so got lots of vlogs coming for you.
Definitely.
So even if we don't get out tomorrow, we only have 3 more days of work, and then it's go time.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
We're going like this. That's how we're going.
Yes. Got ourselves a new kayak, inflatable kayak. I'm a little kind of leery about it.
No, it's like sporty. Think about it. Have you ever seen anybody whitewater rafting? You know the whitewater rafts? They're blow-up rafts.
Anyone else a little leery about an inflatable raft kayak? Am I the only one? Am I the only one that's a little leery of an inflatable kayak? I went ahead and said okay because Erica wants it, and we're gonna try it. You know what I mean? But I have a right to be like, inflatable, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So we're gonna pop in. We're gonna pop. Bump into like a tree limb or something.
No, it's made specifically not to do that. It's got PVC.
We should go try it then.
It's got PVC bottom and like extra strong material. Peekaboo says, what if it pops? It has 3 different inflatable chambers. So if one of them pops, then you still have 2 of the chambers available to at least get you back to shore. And I've done a whole lot of research and stuff on it. And recently, because used to inflatable kayak was just like a pool, like a blow up pool raft. But no, they've actually made them like people go over waterfalls and rapids and stuff in them.
Spurger says, Mr. Charlie, do you think Isaac could fit in a kayak?
He can't
fit in ours. What is it, 350?
No, it's like 490 pounds, and he damn sure would not get.
Is that what the weight limit is for ours?
Something like that. Yeah, okay. It's like 400 and something.
Yeah.
Nah, you got to get him out of the house first.
Which ain't gonna happen. So, well, been on here for 2 hours. I feel like we've touched on everything.
Cotty Wample might come camping with us too.
Oh yeah?
Yes. She doesn't know yet. She's got plans and stuff. So we're going to be there for a couple of days. So if anything, maybe she could just drive over and come kayaking with us or something for the day. Yeah.
All right. Well, if so, cool. If not, enjoy your plans or whatever. It's Easter weekend. I understand, man. You got
Bronx Born life jacket. Charlie's scared too, so we got life jackets.
Yeah, got our life jackets and everything, and you have to have life jackets out on the water.
Well, we have to ask Cotty Wample because she does not take life jackets. I'm exposing you, girl. Somebody at work told me that any kind of watercraft, and a kayak is a watercraft, you have to have life jackets. Even if you're not wearing them, you have to have them on the boat with you. So I was like, oh, okay, we'll get life jackets. And then I thought about it, and I was like, Becca don't have life jackets. Yeah. Breaking the law.
Yeah.
Oh, she says she does. She does have life jackets. Okay.
You ever shared a picture? You ever notice how Michael and JP look and sit exactly alike? Look, man, like separated at birth. I think Michael and JP are really brothers. What would be the name of their tag team?
I really liked what Rebecca Spratling said on Twitter.
Dougie says, hold on, I shared that because it says right here 20 minutes ago, Dougie West commented, say, hey, Pickle Boy, how much you pay your buddies to cut that hair like yours? Because it's not in style. Dougie's over here smashing on fucking on Michael right now. Look, Dougie's like, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Rebecca Spratling, she says, not only that, but making her life even more difficult. Talking about Tina, Michael's mom. I said, Mike's been feeding Tina more BS and she doesn't know any better. Rebecca said, not only that, but making her life even more difficult anytime she associates with us. I don't blame her for keeping to herself. It's probably exhausting having to deal with Mike's narcissism. I can't imagine a mother having to live like that. So people understand, you know, Tina, she just keeps her distance not to have to deal with Michael's drama every time Charlie's name's brought up, and he just has a freaking fit.
Right. Well, I mean, you know, it's like shit like this right here. Bowser Guest sent me this clip the other day, and it's pretty, or sent me this video here earlier, and it's pretty much, you know, Michael talking about how he can get with Erica, and also them wondering why am I talking after they pretty much talk about me. Hold on.
Get why Charlie turned you into showing up to talk on camera to all these crazy stories about him going to beat your butt and acting like you made a threat. This dude has voices in his head.
You hear that?
I don't get why Charlie turned you into showing up to talk on camera to all these crazy stories about him going to beat your.
So he's trying to say Michael said that he wasn't coming to the house.
That he wasn't coming. No, he's trying to say that Michael said that he was just coming to the house to talk on camera. He's leaving out the point, but he doesn't know why I'm talking about fighting, even though Michael said that he's going to whoop my ass, and that Isaac said that he's not going to be responsible for what he himself does after I'm on the ground.
Right.
But then he doesn't know why Charlie's talking about fighting.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I'm talking about fighting, because you've already fucking threatened me, because you're not welcome here in my motherfucker, in my yard, in my house, and I'm not going to let you come to my house, with a camera and try to make me look fool or something for your little YouTube videos. If you want a YouTube video, Michael, I'm going to give you a YouTube video. Listen here. Hold on a second.
Acting like you made a threat. This dude has voices in his head.
Acting
like he made a threat. Hold on. Let's see here. Where is that? I got a timestamp here. Let me pull this up. 1 hour, 34 minutes in. Let's see here.
Low key. No key.
That demeanor and that face, you just want to. He went fucking silent. I watched the house. Yeah, Mike bought him whatever. Afford to sue you. You know how you suck it. Then life. Well, hey, I'm a hog for the housework. Just Twitter accounts to get attention. By the way, don't try to look it up, guys. It's suspended as of today.
Remember that guy that I said I wish would die while he was in the hospital?
Yeah, you found the recording from a Flockavelli. It's like he was at Flockavelli's house when he was living.
Hold on.
It took me 3 fucking
after he passed away, but you fucking did. Because it's mine, you can't get your fucking hand. I don't know what happened to Dad. Alcoholic loser son. And when I said that, he was like, I would have to. If you pass away.
Property and who gets the cars and everything were still in his name.
Hold on a second. I'm looking for the exact timestamp here. What time is this? Damn it. We're going to find it real quick. 1 hour and 5 minutes in.
I got a cat hair on me.
I don't remember the year. It was the weekend of 2000, July 2010.
I missed
videos because he was like trolling people on break.com and the company.
No. 134.
It's dead on.
Holocaust? Yeah.
Now here's where he's pretty much redoing my PlayStation shit, but he's using his own words. Using his own words.
No, I don't think it looks too good for you, bro.
Right?
So, they're gonna look at this shit. They're gonna say, "Okay, he's done all these live streams talking shit. Yeah, I think maybe you can say something." And they're like,
People don't forget that.
It's in here. I wish I could find this shit. 26 minutes in. Blah, blah, blah. An hour 5 in. Does anybody have the timestamp for me and something that they could share with me on Twitter, perhaps? That because he totally did it. He totally fucking threatened me. I'll go through and I'll watch it again. And like I say, after I whoop his ass and they call the cops, and I'll show the cops, the threats.
right. I literally posted it on Twitter and said it a couple of places. I want to talk. The same thing I did to Doug. If it gets physical, I'll beat his fucking ass. You know what I mean? I already have it. Broken his fucking nose before. I've choked him unconscious before.
No,
I'll do it if he fucking threatens me. If he tries to hit me, I'm swinging on him and I'm beating the shit out of him. But that's not the goal. That's not what I would think. She said,
"What's that right there?" He says that he never threatened me, but he threatens me in the same.
She wanted. She said I smelled like laundry soap, and me and Bridget were like,
"Okay, here's another thing."
Smelled like laundry.
Okay, no, Michael's saying. Here's Michael's proof that that Erica wants him.
But that's not
because she tweeted that he smells like laundry soap.
If he tries to hit me, I'm swinging on him and I'm beating the shit out of him. But that's not the goal. That's not what I would say. She said Mike smelled like laundry soap and she liked it. Yeah, that she wanted. She said I smelled like laundry soap, and me and Bridget were like starting threesomes then too. So I would have given her a shot.
I hear that. And Michael said that's when they started. That's when they started doing threesomes. How many times did I tell you that Michael and Bridget were doing threesomes? And Michael and Bridget were like, "No, we're not. We're not doing threesomes. Charlie's the one buying Backpage call girls. We don't do threesomes. We love each other very much."
She said I smelled like laundry soap. And me and Bridget were like starting threesomes then too. So I would have given her a shot.
How many times have I said that they were getting it on? And
I will never ever in a million billion years give you a shot. So
oh my God. Now, why were you saying that he smelled like laundry soap?
Because everybody says he smells like shit. Everybody's always saying, and it's a joke on their channel that he smells like shit. And so I was a kid behind the camera fan. I was a grandpa fan, and I'm on Twitter and I'm making a joke. "Hey guys, Michael doesn't smell like shit.
He doesn't smell like shit."
Soap. I was being nice. But he wants to turn that into something else.
Yeah, Michael literally
weirdo.
He literally turned that into you hitting on him.
Yeah.
"You smell like laundry soap."
Ooh,
oh, she wants my dick.
Yeah, no, thank you.
He literally turned that into you wanting his cock. Oh, that's so weird, dude. I'm literally starting to cringe for him right now.
Jeez.
So there he is right there, pretty much admitting that he's had the three-ways. For how long?
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is that
there he is threatening me.
Yeah.
Look, there's no reason for you to want to come over and talk to me. Why are you going to try to come over and talk to me after I've molested your sisters, you claim?
Right. And we've tried to talk to you on Messenger and you can't have a normal conversation. So why come to the house to still spew your dumb shit? We don't want to hear it.
How many times have y'all come to me and tried to say, "Oh, Charlie's changed. Charlie's changed"? I don't think that a child molester will ever change.
Right. Rebecca,
I don't think a sexual predator ever changes.
Rebecca Spratling says Mike is so out of touch with reality. Girl, it is so bad.
It's bad.
Like they live in this YouTube fantasy land. Like, what's the point of wanting to come to our house just to make a video? They want a video. That's the only reason. If you wanted to talk, then
Johnny Yates, thank you so much.
we tried that already, and you just say stupid shit. We don't care to talk to you no more. Why come to our house? You're just gonna.
He just wants to make a stupid video.
Well, it's gonna be a good one. It ain't gonna be stupid.
That's what I say,
damn
Michael.
sure
You
give
show
a
up.
good video.
If you show up here at the house uninvited, I'm telling you, don't show up, because if you do, anticipate violence.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to drag your ass all across this yard.
Mm-hmm. Take it as being scared, or take it as you want to.
I'm gonna do like that girl did on video earlier. I'm gonna literally have him down, and I'm literally gonna fucking position myself over him, or pull his fucking head to the side. I'm literally gonna fucking just. So I'm gonna ride him like.
I mean, look at Charlie.
Like
your brother, is he still in the hospital right now? Did he get out of the hospital?
Yeah, like
from his
Mike's
surgery?
talking all that shit about coming to fight me from a motherfucking hospital bed. From a fucking hospital bed, bro. Like, really? Honestly, Michael. How can you? First thing I'm going to do is shove my foot up his ass. I know it hurts. I know your ass hurts, Michael. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kick you dead square in your asshole.
And then kick him in the hernia, and he's done. That's it. Fight's over. That's mean.
I'm going to kick him dead square in his asshole.
It doesn't make sense. That's why I messaged Bridget. What do you want? What do you want, Bridget? What do you want the boys to just come and fight in the yard? Because it's not going to end. We're not going to accept your dumb shit. We're going to keep talking crap unless you can admit your stuff. And they absolutely can't even admit it to themselves. So what do you want from us?
And I'm going to continue to damn speak the truth and tell everybody, 400 plus people here right now. Let me go ahead and show you that bomb one more time from my mama.
Yep. So we know how Tina feels. And we know that anything else is just Michael's and his manipulation of her, which is sad.
Well, better charge me too, because I was with him the entire time. Who will they arrest for the person who gave Jonathan the drugs that nearly killed him and the PCP that was in Jacob's system? I hope this won't cause you to lose your job. If you're arrested, send them here and I'll gladly go to jail. If it goes to court, I'll discuss every crime your dad did, Kimberly's abortion at 15, Catherine's molestation at 10, and so forth. Go ahead. Screenshot it. Save it. CC Trim, thank you so much. Appreciate that. So Michael's trying to say that Kimberly, came out with her allegations only because I tried to accuse Dad of molestation. No, I've said before and I said again that Catherine was the one that accused. And here you have Mom's own words. So, have fun explaining that one. Sorry, Mom. I love you, but
we're about truth.
That's it. And I'm kind of mad at my mom right now too. I'm not going to talk too much shit about her or nothing, but I really am mad at Mom. She's got herself in a position where she can't take care of herself, where she has to damn do whatever her son tells her to do just to get by. She's barely get by. She's still having to ride the fucking bus to work. I got to show y'all again the where is it at?
And if she steps out of line, then she'll lose her house and she'll lose her phone, just like you guys seen her on Facebook talking about. And what happened? She disappeared for a couple of days. She only came back whenever Michael decided to go live and boast about how he got her a phone, or her phone's not turned off. Charlie's full of shit.
Yeah, he tried to make that seem like I was lying. He freshly turned her phone back on.
Yeah.
And it was like, boom, I gotcha.
Yep.
Even though I have it right in here where Mom was like, did you turn my phone back on? I was like, no.
Mm-hmm.
I can pull it up if you want.
And I
will, Michael.
Talk to her.
So what else you want me to expose, Michael? Come on, man. We can keep this up, buddy. And I will keep it up. This ain't over by a long shot, brother. I've still got many, many more videos to react to and to respond to. I have every right to respond to your accusations, your lies and bullshit that you have spread about me. And I'm going to. Even if it embarrasses me sometimes, it makes me feel cringy and awkward.
Right. And I was gonna say too about Twitter, like I don't block people on Twitter usually. I only have 2 people on Twitter blocked. But it's like these people just show up on my thread and I have to scroll through. Like there's 2 people that comment like over and over and over and over. And I try not to block them, but I'm fixing to just be like, you know what, dude?
Yeah, just don't even entertain that shit.
I'm just gonna block it. If it's just the
Well, see-
your boyfriend beat you and raped your sisters, like I'm done trying to even talk to these idiots. I'm just blocking them now.
Well, I mean, you know, because all they're either gonna do is either A, try and switch you into talking shit so that they can report
Right.
your Twitter, or B, they're gonna just chop up your fucking words
Right.
line by line or however.
Just like Michael did to send to your mom.
To send to the mom. That's
Right.
all that he's doing. And how does that make you feel, Michael? Michael used you. Michael used you, baby. I'm sorry. Jonathan Yates, keep the troops going because obviously you have no reason to lie. It seems some are mad because you are speaking out. You bring receipts, Charlie. All day, every day.
Why are they speaking up now though? Like why unblock me and DM and be in the DMs now after so many years? It just don't make sense. Like they should know that they know where we stand and it's not going to change.
So I went ahead and just shared that the message mom between me and mom on Twitter just now. So y'all want to go ahead and share that around?
Dago says they don't deserve a response from me. Yeah, but you know, I just try to speak the truth. Like I'm just, you know, I don't know. I guess it's the Aries in me. It's the Aries in me. I can't. It's hard for me to just turn it off. Or really, it's like I don't have nothing to hide. Like I don't have to block these people because anything that they say, I've got the truth to come back with. So why block them? But then whenever I get off of work and there's like 20 things and I got to scroll through like this one person so mad and angry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know who these people are. Why are they so mad at me? I have no idea.
Well, Aaron, that Aaron account is Hot Lips.
Okay.
That was Dougie's friend.
Okay.
She's been twisted and
oh God,
distorted.
Well, Erin has way too much time on her hands, and I try to be nice and not block people and let people like say what they need to say, but it's ridiculous. Find something to do.
Metal Drummer United, thank you. Says Charlie, keep exposing them.
Truth
always prevails. Absolutely, man. We're proving it right here, man. Straight up. So just like that's so hilarious. Let's see where. Michael went ahead and gave Isaac the video. It's so crazy. Isaac is the spokesman for Michael now. For the grandpa community. Take a look at this. Let's see here. 20 hours ago, 2,500 views. Look, he's going hamburger right now, trying to share fucking videos of us. Look at this fucker going, bro. But look. 2,000 views, 2,000 views, 3,000 views. These are all about me right here. 2,000 views, 1,000 views. Look at this is Isaac's shit right here. 3,000 views, 2,000 views.
There you go, babe.
Let's see here. 6,000. Here's ours. 6,000 views. 9,000, 2,000, 9,000, 6,000. 4,000.
How does our channel get more views than a channel with like 40,000 subscribers?
Destroying this motherfucker. There was a time when Isaac would make these videos about me.
Because you lose, I win, checkmate. Okay.
Donald Fuller, thank you so much. Says don't trust them. They are unblocking you for their benefit, not yours. I know that's right. Well, like I say, how many videos back in the day that they made about me that got so many views? There was a time where Isaac would make a fucking video about me and get 100,000 views. The whole world fucking hated me. Now you got 2,500 people with 40,000 plus people subscribed.
We uploaded our first video on here like what, almost 3 months ago, maybe?
Not even. When's our first video? Sort by oldest. 2 months ago. And these are extras. Oh, yeah, 2 months ago.
Funny. And the funny thing is, if we go away, then we'll come right back and just do the same thing.
I know, and
They always threaten your channel could be gone. All I got to do is send an email. Do it then. Why am I'm still talking
we're
right
still
now?
talking right fucking
How
now.
come
Yeah.
I'm not shut up right now?
I thought you were on the. I thought you had Susan Wojcinski's personal phone number.
Yeah, tweet her.
And don't you know, every time that we come back stronger. We come back bigger. We come back more credible. That's why we're still here after 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you're now threatening to come to my house. And why you're trying to damn get in touch with all of our community on the low.
Come on my panel. I'm gonna call all your freaking friends personally and try to personally persuade them to hate you.
Yeah. That's where we are right now.
So let's hear it then. Let's hear the tape. Just like Bridget tried to say the other day. Charlie beat you. I know it because JC sent us the clip. Like, show it then. Where's it at?
Yeah. Remember, Isaac was like, guys, what's next is gonna blow your fucking minds. I've got video and audio. Charlie beating Erica, blah blah blah. Nothing.
It's like, who are you talking to? Like, I live here. I was here the whole time JC was here. I know everything that went down. Who do you think you're talking to? Like, she thinks she's making me feel bad by saying that she knows Charlie beats me.
Like, that's like whenever Michael was like, and they're like, Charlie took Erica's phone.
Oh, okay.
How long did you talk to Michael and Bridget and shit before I got involved? A little while.
What do you mean? When on the DMs the other day?
Yeah, I guess not that much.
For like a day.
Like
a half a day. When I got off of work.
Yeah. So, I mean, there was a good while that they sat there and talked and shit, you know what I'm saying, before I got involved. The next morning, I was like, you bastard, laugh out loud at you.
Mm-hmm. Matthew, I got $1. I got $1.
I got $1. Gonna make me shit and holler.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Matthew.
So anyways, man, we're about not far from getting off of here, I guess, man. It's almost 9 o'clock. I promised Erica we try to be off by 8.
Oh, it's way past 8.
Yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock now.
It didn't seem like that long.
No, man.
Coffee works. I need to put it in the microwave.
Time flies when you're having fun, huh?
It's cold now. So yeah, it was fun. I miss you guys. I miss going live and stuff, but usually it's during the week and I can't even say that I'm busy. I just got stuff to do, just like chores and laundry and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually what I'm doing when Charlie's live. I pop in and out sometimes.
Your mama's in the house.
Hi, Mommy.
This is, hey, kiddos. Hey, Mom. 600 followers. Thank you all so much. I appreciate that.
Awesome.
A strong
Miss
600.
Baker's in the house.
If you haven't followed me yet, make sure you follow me. Charlie Green III, 123 at
Do it.
Brother Wolf, BR0THERW0LF. What are you waiting for? Do it. Do it. Go and do it.
Right on.
Yeah. So anyways, I guess I'm about to get off of here.
Zach, thank you, Zach.
Thank you so much. As you guys do you guys are awesome. Mike is just jealous of your accomplishments in your life. I believe so. You know, whenever I wasn't doing shit, whenever I was struggling really bad, you know, Michael, he was just there to laugh and point. And now that, I'm doing really well, he's just trying, he's trying to tear us down once again.
Ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen, man. We've been doing really well.
We live in the real world. It's the real world
with all
over
of
here.
you.
It's not YouTube fantasy land over here.
No. And you all can relate to it a lot more than our struggle and our success, more than Michael. Because he's out of it. He's on a whole other plane, He's above us all, according to him.
Mike pays me to troll.
I believe it.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Oh,
funny.
Whatever. Okay. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get off of here. Let's wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching.
Yes.
Resi Life, Peekaboo, Dago, Dad and the Kid, Ace Man, Nene, Just Basie, Stacy, Cotty Wample, Ace, Kevin Zerfus, Corey,
Kelly,
Miss
Zigzag.
Baker. Thank you guys for moderating for us, man. We appreciate you keeping the streets clean of troll filth and bullshit lies. And thank you for
Miss Pam, Tony,
everything.
Rich, Robin,
Trap
Leon,
Money, Benny, Zach
Jordan,
Winchester, Jimmy Melendez, Vice Guy, Butterfly Kisses, Rick Britton, Miss Baker,
Brandy Renee.
All y'all, man. We love you. Have a great night. And we'll catch y'all next time.
See you next time. Good night.
Later. Woo! Oh, man. I need a cigarette now.